Hello, Barca fans. How are we doing? It's a big night. It's a Champions League night, and it's one of the best duels in Europe. The two best teams of last season, or the two highest scoring teams of last season, facing up against each other. It's Barca against PSG at the Olympic Stadium. Match day 2 in the league phase of the Champions League. It's an exciting night. Alexi Bateta.
It is a nerve-wracking night, exciting night. It's a big match to say. It's hard to describe it. I've been waiting for this all day, really.
Well, we're all hyped. We're all ready to go. And I think what we have to do is talk about Barca's lineup. Here we go. Barca's lineup for tonight's game with Szczesny in goal. Of course, Joan Garcia still out injured. The defensive line of 4 with Jules Koundé, Eric Garcia, Pau Cubarsí and Gerard Martin. So no Araujo in the lineup. Frenkie de Jong and Pedri in midfield. Ahead of them, Dani Olmo. And up front, on the right, Lamine Yamal. On the left, Marcus Rashford. And up front, Ferran Torres. There were question marks. Who would start? Lewandowski? Would it be Ferran? Would Rashford start on the bench? That is the decision that Hansi Flick has made. Yeah. Alexi Bateta, you, live chat, can rate that lineup from 1 to 10. Let us know your thoughts. Do you like it? Do you dislike it? 10 the highest score, 1 the low score. You know how it works.
You know what? I'm going for it. 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
We know usually we don't go for the 10 out of 10 just because it's hard to choose. But I think, given everything, I think what gives it the strength is the midfield and the attack. I think our back line is quite solid. I think Gerard Martin has earned his place there in the starting lineup in a big game against PSG. Jules Koundé, we know we can rely on him. Lamine Yamal is back in the starting 11.
And that is big.
That is
beautiful
big.
to see.
That is amazing. Again, Lewandowski on the bench. Not entirely surprising because he did play the 90 minutes over the weekend, so it was maybe kind of leaning towards that. Ferran Torres played outstandingly in the last few matches that he's played, so I'm quite happy for him. Marcus Rashford, we saw what he did against Newcastle, so he's been doing well, but I think the midfield is the one to talk about.
It is indeed. It's the battle in midfield today that's very, very interesting. We heard Luis Enrique yesterday praise Pedri, talk about Pedri, calling him Harry Potter. We'll talk about that in a second. Pedri is one of the options, as a matter of fact, of who will be the key player in tonight's game. Who do you think it will be? I've gone one each line. I've gone Eric Garcia in defense. I've gone Pedri in midfield. I've gone Lamine Yamal up front. Probably the most decisive players in each line this season. Yeah,
probably. I think Eric Garcia has been, brilliant. He's been scoring goals as well on top of defending, so that's always a big plus. It's a hard one. I think Pedri is a safe choice because he's going to perform. I think overall, Lamine, the way that we saw Lamine Yamal come on the pitch was it Sunday? He's been waiting to come back onto the pitch for so long. He literally did 2 nutmegs within the first 10 minutes on the pitch, and I think he's quite keen to play this game against PSG. Obviously Ballon d'Or is fresh. He wants to prove himself to the world, and he's just really keen to play. So I'm going to go for Lamine Yamal today.
It's a tough pick, the one that we're putting forward here with Eric, Pedri, and Lamine Yamal, because obviously you need to be careful with your space in the back, and Eric and Cubarsí will be very busy in that sense. You've got control of midfield. PSG have a very talented midfield as well, and Pedri and De Jong will be a key factor in there. But I think that in big games, talent is essential, and Barca have the most talented player on the pitch. So I'm going Lamine Yamal here.
I think today, I think he's keen for it.
Right, well, let's see what Hansi Flick had to say before the game. He spoke to Paul Martinez.
Hansi, this is the Champions League. Barça, Paris Saint-Germain, 2 of the best teams right now. What a game, Hansi. Good evening.
Yeah, of course. I think everyone likes to play this. As a coach, as a player, but also as a fan, you love this. You love these matches. It's a big match for us today.
On days like this, do you feel the team is especially motivated?
Of course, this Champions League, it's also sometimes maybe you have 2, 3, 5% more. But at the end, the important thing is that we are playing together and playing for each other.
Both teams have the similar philosophy with very technical players. What do you think could be the key today?
Of course, this is our match plan. I hope that we can following our match plan, and it's the most important thing. It's always about the positioning. About don't make too many mistakes, especially against Paris, because they are really also good in transition. when they receive the ball, they know exactly how to do, and this is what we have to take care about.
Hansi, good luck. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
The words there of Hansi Flick speaking prior to this game. In Hansi we trust. It's all about the game plan, Alexi Bateta. That is what Hansi had to say. If Barca execute their game plan, if we execute our game plan, our philosophy, our idea, if we do that perfectly, we have a good chance of winning this. Right, I want to say hi to all of our members, new and not so new, those of you who became members in past shows or in past days. I want to thank everyone who's become a member today. I've already seen a few.
We start strong. Starting strong today.
Yeah, I've got some new members filling the live chat with emojis as well.
Is that a Pedri emoji? I haven't seen that one.
I had not seen that
new?
one. Got some new emojis. Right. Well, anyway, if you want to take part in the live chat, for example, and interact with us today and share those emojis, well, you can become a YouTube member. Sign up for the premium pack and you'll have loads of advantages. For example, the new emojis, you'll have exclusive live streams only for members. You'll have exclusive videos, exclusive shorts. You'll have loyalty badges. You can update your own photo status. All perks, and one of them, which is something that we're introducing this month of October, is an emoji contest.
Emoji contest?
Or an emoji poll. You can vote for your favorite emoji pack. So what we're doing, we're giving you 4 options. If you're a member, only if you're a member of our YouTube channel, you will be able to see a post that we published today, I believe it was. And you'll be given 4 options, like a poll. You've got...
And you get to pick one.
4 emoji packs that you can pick. And basically what they'll do is, with the one that comes out winner at the end of the month, they will create 10 new emojis
10
of that theme.
10.
And they will load them onto the Barca channel and you'll be able to use them. And on the day that we reveal the winner, which will more than likely be El Clasico, you'll be able to use those emojis. I'll just let you know that the 4 options is the cat coulé emoji pack. Would you like more cat emojis? Celebrations emoji pack with celebrations of the players. That sounds like a cool one.
That's useful.
Flags emoji pack, so Barca flags. I always like to fill the live chat with flags.
You do.
Or anthem emoji packs. So there'll be little excerpts of the anthem, like Barça, Barça. Or Tot el camp és un clam, you know? We'll create some emojis of that if that is the winner. So start thinking. If you're a member, you can vote. You can decide what the next new pack of emojis is going to be. So all the month of October, this is going to be going on, and I'll remind you later as well. But now I think we need to talk about PSG as well, because they are the defending champs. They are the depleted defending champs. But there is their lineup with Chevalier in goal, Hakimi, Zavarni, Pacho, and Mendes at the back. The dangerous midfield with Vitinha, Fabian, and Neves, and up front. Well, it's a young front line with Mbaye, Mayulo, and Barcola. No Dembele, no Kvaratskhelia, no Marquinhos, no Doué.
Yeah, luckily for us, but it's still PSG. They do pull a lot from the midfield, which they do have a really strong midfield at the moment. But if it's anything that we know, Luis Enrique is a fabulous coach, and we know that he is someone somewhat similar to Hansi Flick, that you trust everyone and you instill that confidence in them coming onto the pitch. So just because they're with younger players, you would say that against us. You would look at our team and be like, Gerard Martin, you have Kubarsi, someone, these young players, and they actually perform. So the PSG are definitely not a team to, even though they are diluted with, especially in their front line, they're not ones to kind of take lightly. And I think today we know that. And luckily for us, I think we spoke about it. I'm really happy that we're playing this at home.
I am, I am too. It's a bit like the Bayern game last season. We talked about it. If you remember that game, the result didn't exactly reflect what we saw on the pitch, because that was a brilliant game from Barca in transition. So that could be a key tonight as well, because both teams want to come out with the same idea. They both have a clear style. With Luis Enrique, with all those absences, I would also say what we always say with Hansi. It's not actually the players, it's the style, system. It's the idea, it's the system. So we'll have to watch out for this PSG team, no doubt. Right, let's go and listen to what Alejandro Balde had to say before the game, who's back in the squad.
Alejandro Valde, bona nit. Déu-n'hi-do quin partidàs. Barça-Paris Saint-Germain.
Bona nit, sí. Avui un partit molt important, un partit molt bonic de jugar contra un rival molt bo i bueno, amb moltes ganes de que comenci el partit ja.
Destacava ahir Pedri a la roda de premsa que és un partit que us genera especial il·lusió, més enllà del rival també pels partits que heu tingut en aquests últims anys.
Sí, bueno, sempre és especial jugar contra aquest tipus de rival i bueno, sí que és veritat que tenim ganes per el que va passar fa 2 anys, que va ser un cop dur quan vam perdre aquí, però bueno, amb moltes ganes de jugar.
Parlem de tu, novetat avui a la convocatòria, imagino que molt content.
Sí, molt content, amb moltes ganes de jugar i bueno, molt content de tornar a la convocatòria, de jugar a l'equip i molt feliç.
S'ha fet llarg això o què?
Sí, s'ha fet llarg. Només ha estat 4 o 5 partits, però igualment, des de fora es fa molt llarg.
Com has vist l'equip des de fora? Perquè 5 partits, 5 victòries, l'equip sembla que arriba amb molt bones sensacions al partit d'avui.
No, la veritat que molt bé, crec que estem fent un treball molt bo, que dona igual qui jugui, que l'equip sempre està molt bé i crec que això és el més important.
Gràcies, Alejandro, molta sort.
De res.
There you go, atmosphere outside of Montjuïc. The Barça fans arriving in numbers. It's going to be a special night at the Olympic Stadium of Montjuïc. Oh, that's our former colleague Repre. There you go. There you go. He worked for us at Barça TV
Really?
before. There you go. He's at the stadium as well.
Yeah.
Right. Well, shout out to him. Shout out to Repre. And we
It's a nice
will
kit as
proceed
well.
to play Guess the Player. Balde, by the way, just a quick translation. Happy to be back. He said
Yes.
it's only been 5 games, but it felt like a very long time.
Yeah,
and that
you
from
do
the
miss him.
outside,
You do miss him.
Yeah, exactly. And from the outside, he saw the team do fantastically. Right. Well,
I think this gives it away.
well.
No,
That has to be
Alex.
Alexi Baceta, the easiest Guess the Player we've ever had, right?
Not ever. There's been some easy ones also, to be fair. But I have to say, Barca's celebration gives away Jules Koundé. Maybe
Yeah.
he gets on the score sheet today.
Maybe he does. Maybe he does. You think it's Jules Koundé, no? You don't think it could be Pedri. You don't think it could be Pau Cubarsí. Well, he didn't play Pau
Yeah,
Cubarsí,
that
did
could
he?
be Lewandowski as
Yeah,
well.
it
you know?
could be. Yeah. Now we're Koundé,
I
right?
think we're quite sure about that.
We're Koundéing this.
Yeah,
There
yeah,
you go.
we're
Scorer
Koundéing
of Barca's equaliser the other day against Real Sociedad, Jules Koundé, who, by the way, plays his 150th game today.
Oof.
Round of applause for Jules Koundé.
That's quite the number for Jules Koundé. I think this one's quite easy as well. Unless I'm too.
Is it time?
It's either it's time or no.
No?
No. I was thinking
Oh,
Gavi.
oh.
I was thinking Gavi.
No, because it's the last game. Gavi was out.
Oh, this is the last game.
These are
okay.
pictures from the
So-
Real Sociedad game.
Oh,
so Gavi is not an option.
definitely it's time. So definitely time.
Do you think it's time to pick the... or could it be Frankie? I think it's time. I think it's time.
I think it's time.
no?
Yeah, no, definitely. No, in the context now, I think it's definitely time, yeah.
It's time to say it's Dani Olmo.
It's time.
2 out of 2. 2 out of 2.
Some of my better days there.
Ooh. Who's he taking on? Who was number 20 for Real Sociedad? Gerard Martin's behind him.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm thinking...
Rashford?
our number 14?
Yeah. Think Rashford for that, yeah.
I think it's
I think
Rashi,
so.
yeah?
I think so. Are we gaffando our first 3 goal scorers against PSG? You think?
Well, I mean,
It's part Jules Koundé, Dani Olmo,
yeah,
Rashford.
I mean, it could be. It could
It
be.
could be.
I'm going to go with the 3-1, so it
Yeah,
could be my
yeah.
3 scorers. We're going Rashford here.
Okay. Oh, 3 for 3.
3 for 3. 3 for 3, Alexi
Killed it.
Baceta. I'm
Killed
guessing there'll be
Killed
people
it.
in the chat who've gone 3 for 3
Yeah.
as well. Well,
Today's been one of the better days for Guess the Player.
it has been. It has been one of the better days. As we'll go over Barca's lineup. There it is on screen. I hope you like it, Barca fans, because I'm confident that we can
I'm
do
quite
well with
keen,
this
yeah.
with this lineup. With Szczęsny in goal, playing his first Champions League game. Reminder: Joan Garcia out injured. Koundé, Eric Cubarsí, and Gerard Martin will start. Balde's back in the squad, but he only just came back from injury, so. Players usually come back gradually. Pedri and De Jong in midfield. Olmo as the attacking midfielder. Lamine Yamal, Ferran and Rashford up front. Lewandowski will start from the bench. Rafinha is injured. So are Fermin and Gavi and Ter Stegen, of course. So there you go. That's Barca's lineup. Thoughts?
I'm happy.
Which is the most
I'm happy.
impactful line?
Oof, that's a hard one, eh? I think I'm going to have to go for the midfield because of the importance of the game in terms of who we're coming up against. The manager that we're coming up against, I think is quite key as well. The style play that PSG and, well, Luis Enrique has instilled at PSG is quite evident, and it's going to be more of a... I think it's going to be one of those interesting tactical chess games when it comes to knowing the strengths and weaknesses of the other and exploiting the spaces, and I think it's going to be very, very interesting. And I think Pedri and Frenkie de Jong have proved themselves that if they work well, we work well, and we don't work well without them. And I think they're going to be very, very key in instilling calm and rhythm, and being that that link between the back line and the front line in a game that we could well lose the possession because our styles are so similar that if we lose control of it, then we just hand over the game entirely.
Can we see the clip of the people arriving at the stadium once again? I want to get a vibe. I want to see how the people arriving at Montjuïc and getting ready to support the team in numbers. I wanted to see Repre again as well, by the way, our former colleague. Are you ready for a pre-game quiz, Alexi Bateta?
Oh, I don't think I can ever be ready for this, but let's go, Robert. I'm ready. Let's do it.
First question. Let's get it on our screens. You can take part at home as well. I'm asking you guys as well. I'll be following your answers. Which of these players didn't play for both Barca and PSG? So option 1, Ludovic Joly. Option 2, Samuel Eto'o. Option 3, Ronaldinho. That is the starting front line in the final of the Champions League in Paris 2006, which is nearly 20 years ago, and that makes me feel sad and old. Is it option 1, Joly? Option 1. Option 2, Samuel Eto'o. And option 3, Ronaldinho.
I mean, Ronaldinho is obviously out of the question. I think that's probably the easiest one.
Yeah?
And this is where my mind starts playing those tricks on me.
Did I try to trick you with a French player?
Yes, but I know...
Did the French player play for PSG, is the question.
That's the question. I'm going to go for no.
Oh.
I'm going to go for no. But the thing is that I'm not 100% certain. My brain is just not 100% certain right now, other than Ronaldinho. But... What?
If you just give me a second, I'll go and check what the chat is saying. Let's see. Kuleitu says Samuel Eto'o. Mac Lundis says Samuel Eto'o. Francisco Javier Hinson Cope says Samuel Eto'o as well. Do you want to go with the chat or do you want to go with your gut instinct?
Chat's confusing me now.
Robert Smith says 1, which is Joly. Pilita Malaguita says 3, Ronaldinho. Which one didn't?
I'm going to go for Joly just because I went from the gut, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm not 100%.
You should have gone with the chat, Alex.
Should have gone with the chat.
Correct answer is Samuel Eto'o.
Yeah, there you go.
Correct answer is Samuel Eto'o.
Fair play, chat. This is why I always need to trust the chat. Always.
See if you do better with this second question. More recent, how many players from the current squad, out of the 25-26 squad, started in the last game against PSG in 2024, which is the infamous 4-1 defeat at Montjuïc. How many of the current players started in that game?
2024. In the squad overall?
In the starting 11 that day.
But in the current squad.
In the current squad. Out of the 25 of this current season,
2024 would have been... No. I would like to go 7.
You're gonna go 7.
Just I don't have the names clear, but more or less.
Mac Lumbis says option 1. Pazzi says 2. FX Fall says 5 as well. Correct answer, Alexi Bateta and live chat, is 9.
Oof.
9 players from the current squad
in the starting 11.
In the starting 11 that day. The only 2 who started that day who are no longer in the squad are Joao Cancelo and Ilkay Gundogan.
Fair play.
So
I thought 9 out of 11 was a bit too high.
Yeah, well,
but no, fair play. Yeah.
They'll be out for revenge today.
Yeah,
they'll remember that.
Yeah, definitely.
I hope they will. Final question will be
3, 108. Nailed it. 108,
Jordi
nailed
Cochran.
He went too fast.
His fingers are working too quick, Jordi Cochran.
It was probably loading and then he went to Lamine Yamal on that.
Well, I was going to ask you, how many goals did Luis Enrique score as a Barca player? He played for Barca for 8 seasons.
Yeah.
And he scored 108 goals.
Not too bad. Not too bad, is it? Not too bad, is it? That's a decent number.
In the high numbers, Luis Enrique.
That's a...
So, speaking of Luis Enrique,
yeah,
he knows some of our players very well because he coached them for the Spanish national side. And here is a nice moment he had with Pedri, with Ferran Torres, with Eric Garcia, Dani Olmo joining the pack there as well. So, a nice moment from our former player, our former coach, Luis Enrique, sharing some time with Pedri, with Ferran, with Eric, with Dani Olmo. Barca icon, Luis Enrique.
I think everyone has a lot of respect for him as a player, as a coach, as a person as well. He's very, very loved in a culé context, and I think the players also respect him to another level. And right now he is our rival, so not too much. Too much. But no, he's always going to be a person that we respect from the club.
Well, 5 minutes remaining until kickoff, and I'm starting to feel nervous.
Me too.
Oh, look at those 15,000 joining us.
Ooh.
Guys, I think we should have more. Oh, there we go. It's just jumped to 16,500.
Look
Call
at
your
that.
neighbours, call your friends, tell
Get
them that the live
everyone
show is on, that the game is on in less than 5 minutes. The players are in the tunnel. Tell them come join this live stream. We'll be doing play-by-play commentary.
We will.
A lot of fun celebrating Barca goals tonight. And speaking of goals, shall we ask our loyal and lovely fans for a score prediction? Predictions.
Let's do it.
Guess the score. Let's guess the score.
Score predictions? What are they?
What?
I wonder. I feel like the chat always goes for chaos.
I'm going 3-1.
Okay.
Paul Martinez says 2-1 and 1-0. You're going for sort of a boring outcome. A good outcome, which is a win, but I mean, these are, Alex Ibarceta, the two highest scoring teams of last season in the Champions League.
Yeah.
And you're going 1-0. You're thinking that
can I raise
they are going to defy the odds.
Can I raise it?
Can you raise it?
I feel like, can we ask Jordi if I can raise the...
What would you like to do?
Oi.
What would you like?
4-2.
Woo! 4-2, Cochrane. 4-2. Alex is changing her prediction.
I am.
Let's see
4-2.
it magically change on our graphics there as the players come onto the pitch.
4-2, I'm going chaos.
Mac Lumbis says 4-2.
Chat's going chaos as well. They're going. I see a manito there as well.
Yeah, Koule Wan going 5-0. Pazzi going 4-2 with you. Aliona Tverdohleb. I hope I said that correct. Aliona, if I didn't, I'm sorry. 3-1. Keep them coming, guys. Keep them coming.
Yes.
Keep those predictions coming.
I love the high scoring.
Let us know. Your score has been updated.
Look at that. 4-2.
Right, players on the pitch. Cochrane, can we show the video of what has happened in the... Yeah, okay. So, last few games.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Game against Oviedo. Game against Real Sociedad. Some weird wizardry stuff happened here.
Yeah. Some very strange coincidences. That,
very strange, exactly. Very strange coincidences.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at what happened.
Why, thank you.
Good cross by Araujo. The ball on the line. Eddie Garcia can score. Eddie Garcia with a goal. Wow.
I think we got to take the hats off for just a little bit.
Yep. I agree. Important in the way of emojis.
That's it.
Lewandowski! Lewandowski with a beautiful header.
The box.
Alex, you know what Spence and I did the other day?
What happened? What'd you guys do? Oh, you put... Okay.
We put the hats on and within a minute Barca would score. It's not going to happen today. By Marcus Rashford. Corner! He gets his revenge with a goal. Alex, the magic hats worked again. Koundé's here.
I love that you were so... Not yet, Robert. Not yet. We can't... We need to pick the moment.
Yeah, exactly.
We need to pick the moment.
It's all about picking the right timing.
Yes. I love that you were just like, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
Should we? Game mode already?
It's too soon.
Should we?
Too soon. I say this is our secret weapon when we need it most.
Okay, hang on.
Are you thinking that someone's gonna score within the opening first minute of the match?
Ooh.
Is that what you're trying to say?
It happened last year against Bayern Munich. Do you remember Rafinha scored in the first minute?
That is true.
Right, I'm just updating my list of new members, which is long, by the way, today, guys. Lots of new members. I'm going to be shouting you out in just a second, but I need to remind you of reasons why you would want to become members, and one is the exclusive live streams that you get. For example, the next-gen games, the Barça Athletic games, in which you get to see the young and up-and-coming talents of Barça. The future of Barça, every weekend, live for YouTube members only. This weekend, for example, the game against Toulon on Sunday, 12 local time, midday. I think it is. There you go. Oh, it's on the graphic. Midday local time on Sunday. You get to see a Catalan derby. You get to see Barça Athletic. You get to see Giuliano Belletti's side in the Segunda Rev, attempting to get promoted once again into Primera Rev. That's one of the perks of being a YouTube member on our channel. Become a premium member and you've got all sorts of advantages. You get to take part in our live chat, for example. You get to see all of those lovely people on our live chat right now, sending in their predictions.
That you pronounce her name very well.
Aliona says you pronounce my name very well. I'm glad. And Magic Columbus says I need a magic hat, and Dawood says 3-2 for Barça.
Ooh.
There you go. And FX4 says 2-0 Barça. Vamos. Okay.
All right, here we go.
We're ready to go. The players are on the pitch.
Are you ready?
And I'm ready. Chesney is in goal. Koundé, Eric, Guarci, and Gerard Martin start at the back. Frankie de Jong and Pedri in midfield, with Dani Olmo ahead of them. Lamine Yamal, Rashford, and Ferran up front. The game has started. Come on.
We're here.
Game mode. And Barça have possession after PSG played it long and sent it out for a throw-in. Their intention just to start pressing high as soon as Barça put the ball back into
we're seeing
play.
that more and more these days.
Yeah.
First kick, throw-in, and then you kind of press high and get possession back, which PSG have done now. Let's go, Somi.
High press from Ferran Torres on Chevalier. As Barça
Go on, Rashi.
up the pressure and have PSG playing their own half at the moment. PSG getting out. Here's Lamine Yamal. Press on Fabian Ruiz. They know each other well from the Spanish national team. Fabian, one of the better players of last Champions League. And Eric wins it back for Barça. We should have a poll, right? We should have a poll on our live chat. Ooh, my goodness, all these new members that we're going to have to shout out very soon. Right, let's get the poll on our screens because I want everyone to vote. Who will be the first scorer of this game as Lamine Yamal goes gliding by two defenders, a little step over, a little roulette. Oh, Lamine Yamal, you naughty boy. Lamine Yamal inside. Lamine Yamal to Ferran Torres. Ferran with a shot. Blocked. Oh, Lamine. He's Yamal, y'all.
That could have... Oh, it wasn't the first minute, but... Lamine Yamal.
Oh, my goodness. He's got everyone on their feet already.
The kid
dear.
Stop.
He has so much football bottled up inside him after that long absence of four games.
Just glided between like 4 players.
Lamine.
A roulette. It could have been an assist within the opening 2 minutes of the match to Ferran Torres.
Give it back to him.
Ridiculous.
And now he goes, calm down, everyone. Calm down.
PSG players are shoving him, nudging him. They're already done with him.
That's very...
He's pissed them off already within the opening 2 minutes of the match. Literally just getting by them as if nothing. My word.
Goodness.
Lamine Yamal looks like he's playing against like 8-year-olds. Like it's ridiculous.
Right, I'm just updating my list here, Alex Ibateta, of new members, because at one point I'm going to have to go over the list as PSG win it back. Careful here. Frankie de Jong. Fantastic recovery. Barça want to play direct. Is Rashford in front of Zavarny, Ukrainian defender.
Yeah.
Do we have a poll? Okay, we're going to have it on in a second. You're going to be able to vote who will be the first scorer of this game. Lamine Yamal already showing us that he is ready. He's ready to go. He's asking the fans to come on.
He's pumping everyone up. Show me Lamine Yamal.
Show me.
Mira. Look at this.
Roulette, nutmeg. In between two, then the cut inside. My goodness, this boy.
Literally just roulette. Broke. He left someone on the floor after that with a little cut inside. Ridiculous.
My goodness.
That's ridiculous.
This list of new members, Alex.
Is it getting longer and longer?
It's getting longer and longer, and the poll is on our live chat already. Who will be the first scorer? Who will score the first goal of the match? Will it be Lamine Yamal, Ferran Torres, or Marcus Rashford?
All right, let's see. Two.
Pedri under pressure. Pedri with a little turn. Careful because he's been dispossessed and he's been fouled as well.
Ooh, oh, this is a hard one, eh? It's hard because you wanna say Lamine because he's Lamine, but in the positions he gets, you would think that he would assist.
Well, he could be on the finishing end of something. Hey, he's come out eager. I'm voting Lamine Yamal, y'all.
Oof, no, I went for, yeah, I know, it's changing. I went for Ferran Torres.
Woo.
I went for Ferran. I think he's quite keen for it as well, and
Is the shark out for blood?
I think he is figuratively. Well, you never know.
Well, I hope not. I hope not literally.
An accidental. No, I think he's getting a lot of space in the middle. He's alone, but I think Lamine and Rashford are going to pull away defenders quite nicely for him to get into space and behind.
I'm trying to keep up here with all the new members. We're going to have to do very soon La Scuta al Pite because a lot of people signing up. It's a big game.
Big day. I was going to say it's a big day.
It's a big day.
Makes sense.
Guys, just stay with us.
Yes.
Follow the game with us. Interact with us. Ask us questions. React. Send us some emojis.
Do it all.
What's your favorite emoji? YouTube members, you get exclusive emojis for being members. So give us your favorite emoji on the live chat as the ball is played in, and Szczesny picks it up. We hit the 5th minute mark. And we've already seen some Lamine magic. We've got a poll going. Lamine Yamal, 76% of votes at the moment as first goal scorer. Who knows?
Play.
And for here, what we can see, Alex, is that when Barca tried to play from behind, PSG will also play some very organised and,
not surprising,
threatening
really.
press.
Yeah, it's they're high pressing. Not aggressively high pressing Szczesny when he has the ball though. They're giving him a bit more time on the ball, but when Eric Garcia or even Gerard Martin has the ball, the PSG are attacking quite aggressively there. But so are we. We're just not. Ferran is always chasing the ball down from the keeper, and
long ball, which is headed to safety by Pau Cubarsí to Gerard Martin, playing yet another big European game. I mean, I can't still remember his performance at the Meazza in that Champions League semi-final. So professional, giving an assist as well. He played fantastically well, Gerard Martin. Lamine Yamal plays it long with the outside of his boot. Dani Olmo running for it. Can Dani get to it?
I think he can.
Dani
That's
with
ours.
Vitinha, and Dani earns Barca a throw-in.
It was a good idea. I don't think Lamine just got enough curl on it to get in behind the PSG defender. But no, brilliant. We got possession high up the pitch. Now let's see if we can build up something into at least a dangerous chance.
I like the Christoph Herzog emoji with Pedri.
Yeah, I really like that Pedri emoji.
And there's a Hansi emoji as well. There's the Love Barca emoji. I love it. Give us some more emojis, guys. As the ball is played wide out to Lamine Yamal. He's Yamal, y'all. He's going to take Nuno Mendes on. Here goes Yamal inside the box. Can he be... Ooh, that's nice defending by Nuno Mendes. Went sliding down. It looked like it was going to be like a tackle that could potentially be a penalty, but...
no, he did well to regain possession. He kept his cool. Went for a side tackle and then kind of like awkwardly stood up halfway and then played the ball out. But Eric Garcia did well to intercept that long pass.
Look at Pedri going. Look at Pedri playing it out wide to Gerard Martin, who could put the cross inside. No, he plays it low to Marcus Rashford. Alex, we have the results of the poll.
What?
76% of votes went to Lamine Yamal. Probably everyone excited about that initial move by Lamine Yamal. As Barca give the ball away, and this is dangerous against the team that's very pacey, very quick.
Yeah. No, it's you can tell PSG are very well organized when it comes to defensive lines. They move really well across the pitch, and they move really well when they're pressing. I think Lamine is he's receiving the ball really deep, and he's trying to put it in behind the defensive line for whether it be Ferran, Rashford, or Dani Olmo. We'll see if maybe one of those passes gets us somewhere. early on.
I've been impressed also by Barca's press.
Yeah.
Just now, Eric Garcia doing enough to make it uncomfortable there for Barcola.
Forces an error and Jules Koundé able to regain possession easily.
The quick press by Frankie and Pedri before in midfield, allowing Barca to recover.
Yeah. We're recovering possession quite quickly.
It's on point so far.
Yeah. No, it is nice to see, considering PSG are a team that are able to keep possession. But I think they're actually going quite direct once they regain the ball. They're going back, but they're going forwards quite quickly. And there it is.
There we go. Gerard Martin recovering the ball.
We're forcing a lot of errors. Forcing a lot of errors for PSG, and we're regaining and keeping possession, I think, is what's most important, because one thing is recovering it, and the other thing is having that second pass to secure possession and be able to build up from that.
My goodness, what a barrage of emojis that George Abi Jaoudes sent with Lewandowski, Pedri, Lamine Yamal, Hansi Flick. I see Rafinha in there as well. My goodness. Members of the women's team as well. I can't really see who it is. I think it's Alexia.
So many emojis.
So many, yeah.
I want to see these. Let's see.
9th minute, here's Eric Garcia. Lamine.
Oh, there is a women's team in there as well.
You got so many of them.
There's Lamine, Hansi, Lewa, Pedri, Aitana, Alexia, Payo, Katako, Salma, Lamine, Kat.
Here we go, Alex.
Okay.
Olmo trying to feed it through to Koundé. Nuno Mendes once again recovering. He's one of the most dangerous players they've got. Pedri recovering almost inside of PSG's box. That could have been a chance for Barca. Pedri unable to keep the ball under control, and careful now with PSG's transition. Here they go. Ball fed out wide. Ashraf Hakimi has made the run. Ashraf cuts inside. He's got Gerard Martin in front of him. Ashraf attempting to cross the ball inside. Gerard Martin gets a touch, and it's a corner kick for PSG.
That second post, scary. Scary.
Right, corner kick PSG. All new members need to do a quick roundup of new members, because there are so many of them.
Yeah. How many do we have, more or less? Quite a bit. The green there just keeps popping up on the chart.
Right, corner kick PSG. 10th minute of the game. De Jong tangled up with Fabian, and the referee stopping the game to have a chat with them. Say enough of that. Careful here. PSG, of course, a threat. Off of the corner kick on the right-hand side. Incoming cross. Oof. The header up high. Right. No threat there. Barca will want to play it quick after the Zabarni header. Let's do a roundup of new members. Come on. Portem l'escut al pit. Porto l'escut al pit. And so do they. They wear their crest, their badge on their chest, because they are loyal Barca supporters. You can see it on our screens already. We have new members flooding in on our live chat. PSG have the ball, but I want to shout out our new premium members. I'll do the basic ones later. Not to say that they are basic, it's just that they subscribe to the basic pack.
Yes.
But Kansu, Kaku, Seun Ogun Koyode Stevenson. I hope I didn't fumble that. Mahmoud Abzara, LM10, Lamine Yamal 10, and Idan Gilo, Rene Nerwith, and Adama Guruza. Thank you all for subscribing to the premium pack as Eddie Garcia recovers the ball for Barca. Fantastic. Thank you all. Shout out to all of you. That's what you get. It's one of the perks of becoming members. You get a shout out on this show. If you send in comments, we'll read them out. We'll interact with you. Send us questions, send us reactions. We'll be monitoring what's going on in the live chat. We'll be monitoring what's going on in the game. Thank you for becoming YouTube members. You know all the perks. I've been telling you for weeks now.
You know it, it's worth it.
Porten l'escut al pit, Alex?
Literally. Loyalty to El Barça. Right here, the badge. This is what we're here for.
Right, PSG with the ball, careful. It's played into space, and Szczesny has to come out of his box to clear it.
Epa.
Those were just a few, Alex, of the new members.
Yeah, those were just, was it the basic pack? Now there's the premium pack, is it?
No, I just did premium. Premium
Okay.
get the first shout out. I
go.
think that's only fair. As we're just seeing the Lamine Yamal roulette once again, and then him going.
Oh.
PSG are having a bit more of the ball now. I don't like it. Here's Barcola going to take on Koundé.
They're trying to attack in those pockets between our centre backs and into second post. But they're not keeping possession long. They're not going for long possessions. They're going very direct.
Very direct, yeah.
Yeah.
Nuno Mendes tried to play it in. Gerard Martin intercepted well.
I'm assuming they're going to try to take advantage of that pace that they do have in behind. And luckily for us, they've not seen much fruit to it.
Lamine Yamal, that's a nice pass through to Ferran Torres. Ferran can go around. Ferran can finish. Ferran can score. Oh, Zabarni saved it. It seemed almost certain. And a great defensive effort by the PSG defender. Denied Ferran Torres. What a beautiful pass with the outside of the boot. Deep pass by Lamine Yamal. Ferran Torres got there first, went around the keeper. And as he tried to slide it in, Zabarni from behind came sliding in to block the shot. Alex, what a chance.
What a chance that was. What a pass from Lamine Yamal there, outside of the foot curling ball. Left Ferran Torres into a lot of space with the 1v1 with the keeper. Took it really nicely. But the PSG defender was always coming back to support. So I think that was the angle. Obviously, when you pass the keeper, you cut the angle quite a lot. And the PSG defender had an easy job to do in terms of sliding. Ferran Torres did brilliant to run in between the centre backs into space, kept on sides. Maybe Ferran should have gone for the pass back to Marcus Rashford, who was on. But when you're going that fast, you can't really stop and think. He was running quite fast before between the centre backs, and I think all he can do with the momentum that he had is to shoot. And unlucky.
I think that's more good defending than
the
anything
PSG
else.
defender literally was running back with Ferran. Once he knew that he was beat, he ran in behind his own keeper to precisely make that block.
Speaking of good defending, Eric Garcia just now with Barcola getting his body in the way.
Yeah, no, Barcola tried to go touchline, try to do a little Marcus Rashford play in the touchline, and Eric Garcia. I guess that's a good thing when you play on the same team with Lamine Yamal, Marcus Rashford, and all these players, that you defend these kinds of players literally every single day. So they're used to closing their legs not to get nutmegged. They know the tips and tricks, and they know.
Here we go,
where
Lamine
to
Yamal,
go.
another deep pass. Dani Olmo's in behind the defence. Dani Olmo can put it across. Cross blocked. I like this role that Lamine Yamal is playing. Once again, reminding us of a former number 10.
Yeah, no, I think he's staying back, dragging in the defenders,
and then playing it deep.
Yeah, exactly. Because the PSG, the fullback is going up with Lamine to defend him, and then that leaves the centre backs a bit higher up the pitch, and Ferran and Dani Olmo are trying to make those runs in behind. And I think it's going well so far. Unfortunate, PSG are a very well organised defensive line. And their two centre backs are intercepting quite a lot of those passes, but like we saw with Ferran, one of them can go through quite easily, and that could be the breakthrough.
Eric
There it is
Garcia,
again.
another long ball.
What a pass for
Rashford
Rashford.
making a run for it. What is the key to
idea's
tonight's
there.
game, Alex Ibaceta?
Okay.
And what is the key to tonight's game, audience live chat? You're out there in numbers today.
Yeah.
What is the key? Is it the injury factor? Who can deal better without their injured players? Barça have Fermin, Gavi, Rafinha, Joan Garcia, Ter Stegen out. PSG have Dembélé, Doué, Marquinhos and Kvaratskhelia out.
Yeah.
Who can deal with that better? To watch our backs in defence, because we tend to play high. They are speedy, so we need to be very careful with that.
Yeah.
Or whoever strikes first.
I think it's a hard one, because I think even if we strike first, I think that might actually wake PSG up. So I don't think this is the game of needing that early goal, really. I think it's more about taking control and being confident and keeping your heads down, really, in terms of just sticking to our game plan and being organised. I would like to say out of these three, definitely watch our backs and defence. We've seen Gerard Martin, Eric Garcia, Kubarsi, and
Very focused.
very involved in defensive line. Even Lamine Yamal is dropping back to defend. Frankie and Pedri have been important in that as well. So I think defensively, it's quite key, especially when we regain possession again. That's when we've been more dangerous, getting those early balls in behind. Let Lamine, let Rashford take the space, take the 1v1s and go into a lot of space. So I think defensively right now, as we see in this corner.
Careful with the corner kick. Incoming cross by Nuno Mendes. High and long. Barcola could not get to it.
Pedri just did enough there.
Right.
Oh.
Mac Lumbis says option 2 to watch our backs. Isaac Balas says strike first.
Yeah.
I'd like to see a strike first. I'd like to see
I would.
Lamine Yamal have a go at it here.
Yeah, I do just want to...
With the no-look pass now to Frankie de Jong. Danny on the turn. Danny swarmed by...
a sandwich there on Dani Olmo.
By the way, there was a change in PSG's lineup. João Neves was supposed to play. He's been substituted by Zaire Emery. Careful here. Pedri out wide. Rashford inside cross. Ferran Torres. Vamos! Will it count or not? Will it count or not? I think it does. I think the Shark has scored Barca's first goal. Vamos! We'll have to see if there was an offside or not. But the flag stayed down, and Ferran Torres off of the Rashford cross, low cross, slotted it into the back of the net, and Barca take the lead. A bit of a subdued celebration because I think everyone's a bit tentative here. It was a good recovery by Lamine Yamal with the horizontal pass by PSG. He gets it to Pedri. Pedri feeds it wide to Rashford, and I don't think Ferran Torres is off.
I think he is on.
I think he's on.
I think there was a foot. There was a foot there that kept it on entirely, essentially. Vamos!
Oh!
Is it?
Woo! It is time. It is time.
Is it time?
Here it is.
See, chat, this is why I voted for Ferran Torres in that poll.
Give us some shark emojis on the live chat. Ferran Torres has given Barca the lead. Alex, ahí está.
Ahí está el tiburón. El tiburón
se la llevó, se la llevó.
No pare, sigue.
No pare.
Sigue.
El tiburón, Ferran Torres.
No
gives Barca the
paramos.
lead. 20th minute of the game. Beautifully done. It's everything that we need.
Yeah.
Recovery off of a sloppy PSG pass.
Yeah.
Get it to the creator. Get it to Pedri. Pedri feeds it out wide to Rashford.
Quick
the top
passing.
player in terms of assists
Yeah.
this season. The player with the most assists this season. Lamine Yamal trying to do something about that, by the way.
Yeah.
Just feeding them in with the outside of his left boot.
Yeah.
And Ferran Torres, Barca's top scorer this season.
There we go. I think Ferran Torres has had a brilliant start to the season. His confidence levels are through the roof this season, I think. Considering that, he's never been shy of saying, he's struggled with kind of getting into the starting lineup and having the confidence in himself of kind of, being his own player. And I think right now he is absolutely thriving and, he's for the better. He is making us love him more and more.
Indeed.
I think
they're just like alternating with Lewandowski. Hey, no, I'll have a go in this game, and then you can score in this other game, and now I'll start again.
Yeah.
So I'll score.
And they're playing together as well. You put that. No, I think it's what we talked about. I think Hansi Flick has the luxury of having players for every kind of game. Ferran Torres, I think today is a game where I think our striker needs to be a bit more active in especially the high press. And I think Lewandowski, he does a good high press, but he is of age to know exactly that he's not as fast as Ferran, he's not as agile as Ferran, and today I think is a game where we do need a more agile and diverse player. Should we need a low block player to hold the ball up between for a 10, get the man and get Lewandowski in. And again, Hansi Flick has the luxury of being able to pick between two completely different players and use them in the best way possible. And Ferran Torres today was the one.
Right, well, live chat. Chris in the chat, who is in town in Girona to watch the match, couldn't get a ticket to see Barca. Any recommendations on a good bar to watch the game from? In Girona, I guess. So if there's anyone from Girona,
say it in the chat.
say it in the chat, yeah. Look at all those shark emojis on the live chat. El Tiburon has given Barca the lead.
Vamos!
Careful here because PSG have the ball.
Yeah.
It's fed out wide to Barcola. Cross comes Koundé to defend and
Cool,
block
Koundé.
Barcola's cross. Yes, Koundé in his
Toma.
100th appearance, 150th appearance for Barca.
Jules Koundé. That
He scored.
Barcola just went shoulder to shoulder against Jules Koundé and went flying out. That's one thing in my life that I never want to experience is a shoulder to shoulder 50-50 challenge with Jules Koundé.
No, I wouldn't want to experience it with Araujo either, I don't think.
No. I would actually fear Jules Koundé more than Araujo maybe.
Jordi Coquelin, 5th goal for Ferran Torres this season.
Oof. In how many games?
I think I'm just trying to verify this. I think this is the 9th game of the season, 7 in La Liga, 2 in the Champions League. Of course, I think he's played in all of them. Yeah. Interception by Eric, and he gets it quickly to Ferran, and Ferran goes out wide to Lamine Yamal.
Look at Jules.
Lamine Yamal cuts inside. Lamine Yamal slips. Lamine Yamal protects it. Lamine Yamal gets up. Lamine Yamal gets dispossessed. Careful now with that through ball to Barcola inside the box. Long touch by Barcola. Out for a goal kick. Right, goal kick.
Woo.
New memberships. I've got to go over the list of
right,
members of the basic pack. So, Porto l'escut al pit. Porto l'escut al pit, el meu tresor. New members on our YouTube channel who have wanted to sign up for the basic pack, as Gerard Martin plays it out from behind beautifully. Careful, I might have to halt this because Lamine Yamal plays it through to Jules Koundé. Jules Koundé on the run, chased by Barcola, touched by Koundé, and no, touched by Barcola. Right.
Yep.
Shout out to, this is a long list. Sani
Long
Hussaini, Siobhan Bishop, Gloria Amoduodu, Yehezkel Shaki, Ariel Barzali, Michel Calzado, Mahmoud A, Edosa Osaigboho, Adam Goren, Abraham Upniski. Careful here with Marcus Rashford on the edge of the box. Pedri, swarmed by players in between 3, trying to skip past. Frenkie de Jong will recover and get it back to Koubarsi, and Koubarsi back to Szczesny. Right, I'll keep going with my list. Vuk Gergely, Tomoko S, Harun Osman, who's been a basic pack member for a month. Josiah Elliott, Shlomi Yishia, Hyacinth, Dawood, 43166 Tony, Prince Adoki, Jacob Tirosh, Shinedu Eziabata. Careful here with Pedri to Dani Olmo on the edge of the box. Shot! Corner kick. You think I can finish before the corner kick?
Yes, go. Challenge accepted.
Shinedu Eziabata, Razia Nouri, Courtney Turing, Rosenberries, Mike Bimbitu, H, Maina C, Anvar 0505. To all of you, I hope I pronounced your name correctly, and thank you for signing up for Barca's YouTube channel. Thank you for becoming members. I'll go over the perks in a second. We've got an emoji contest also going on this month, but Barca have a corner kick, and I need to rest now here. I need to breathe after just going through that list.
Yeah. I was trying to see what Pedri's...
It's a long list, Alex.
That was very impressive, Robert.
I got some of the names wrong, I think. Here's Lamine Yamal with the cross. It's going to have to be repeated.
I was just worried though about Pedri. I think he was complaining about he got stepped on in one of his little shimmies through players.
Right. We're going to get a repeat of the corner kick as Frenkie de Jong and Chevalier got called over by the referee. 27th minute. Thank you, Mac Lindvist, for acknowledging my good job with the list. Incoming cross by Lamine Yamal. Careful there, loose ball. Koubarsi went for it. Rashford could volley it. Rashford with a shot. It's blocked and cleared. Double chance there for Barca now. Eric Garcia fought for it, goes down, stays down.
Yeah.
Timid complaints about a penalty. Barca need to get back here. Barca need to get back because PSG are running.
Venga, Dani.
Here's Barcola. Inside pass by Barcola. Careful here on the edge of the box. Shot blocked. Corner kick. And now the Barca players claiming for a penalty. And the referee saying... Ooh. Who gets the first touch of the ball there as Eric contests? I think Zabarni maybe gets the first touch.
I can't see.
Potential penalty check is what we're...
That was a bad angle that we got the replay on.
We got two bad angles.
Yeah, we can't see who touched the ball first.
It doesn't look like the referee's going to blow the whistle. I think it's over. Check over. No penalty. No penalty.
No. A shame for that corner. Frenkie de Jong was actually... I was paying attention to Frenkie de Jong and the PSG keeper. Frenkie was there kind of, disturbing him, and the ball went straight through the keeper and it was just open, but unfortunate for us, it fell to a PSG defender.
Ooh, dangerous foul by Marcus Rashford there, as Mbaye tried to get past him.
Yeah.
PSG have their own young
so
generation. We have our generation of 2007 with Boissy, Lamine Yamal, Bernal, who renewed his contract this week.
There was a photo.
Also 17-year-old.
Yeah, fair play.
2008.
There was a photo of young Lamine Yamal, Kouarsi and Bernal playing together in La Masia. That was a wholesome photo, and they've all now just, recently renewed their contracts with Barça.
There you go.
That's brilliant.
Today, in the absence of Kvaratskhelia, Dembele, Doué as well. Mayulu starting with 19 years of age and Mbaye 17. Careful here, set piece opportunity. Ashraf shot, Szczęsny.
Brilliant.
Give us some airplanes. He flew there. Airplane emojis to celebrate that Szczęsny save.
That was a good save. Hakimi just tried to curl it in the far post, second post, and Szczęsny. I think it was more or less standard save for Szczęsny considering what he gets in training, but did really well to fly across the goal and get that out.
Incoming cross by Nuno Mendes, headed away by Rashford. Can Barca get a transition out of this? No, Vitinha clears it.
Right. That Vitinha kick all day long.
Right, it is minute 30 now. Jordi, minute 30. Guess who turns 30 today?
Yeah.
Should I not have said the age?
The big 3-0. The big 3-0. Maybe that means we win 3-0? Maybe I should have gone for 3-0.
Oh, you should have gone for 3-0.
I missed that. I did. Oh, I fumbled that one.
You absolutely fumbled that one.
I fumbled that one. I should have gone for a 3-0 win.
The big three for Alex Ibaceta. Give us some birthday wishes. Wish her a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Alex.
Thank you, Robert. Thank you, Robert. So far, so good.
I hope that Barca give you the best birthday present, which would be a convincing win.
I was going to say,
PSG.
when I saw the schedule, I was like, oof. Barca PSG on my birthday. I was like, I don't know if I love or hate this, but right now I love it. And I'm convinced that I will end my birthday on a high.
Well,
I'm convinced.
There we go. Alex, I have a question actually for our fans regarding that number.
Let's see.
Careful here.
Go on, Rashi.
Wait a minute, because Rashford's got it. He's trying to get past Zabarni. Hakimi comes across to win it back, and now Nuno Mendes will run away with the ball. Careful, because he gets past Pedri and De Jong. Here goes Nuno at rocket speed, and he gets knocked over by De Jong.
It's a yellow card for
and it's a yellow card for Frenkie de Jong. Right,
Nuno
what does
Mendes.
the number 30 suggest to you? Messi's first number? Romario's goals in his first season as a Barca player back in 93-94. That's my answer. That's the one I'm going to pick. Or number 3, old age.
I'm going to go for number 3 just because it's what I feel today. It's what I feel today. You know what? It's old age, but also I am quite happy to be in my 30s. I'm quite happy. You know, you have guys like Lewandowski, you have guys like Messi in their 30s as well. They're enjoying their lives still.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Well, on a day like today, I will say that I remember when I turned 30, and I won't forget my 30th birthday.
What'd you do?
But I won't forgive those who said 30 is the new 20, because that is just being condescending.
Yeah.
Don't forget.
Yeah.
Don't forgive.
So you haven't forgiven anyone, have you?
No.
No.
It's a fun age. It's a fun age.
It's a fun age. It's not your 20s, but it's still a fun age. It calls for a big party as well, so I won't be mad.
Gaetan Engel says, happy birthday. Janet Luis says, feliz cumpleaños. Mac Lumbis, congratulations, much love. Hope that Barca plays for you today.
Yes.
Nuno Mendes got stepped on from behind there, and he's got his right hand on his right ankle.
That was the Frenkie de Jong. Frenkie de Jong went for the ball, got him from behind and stepped on his Achilles. Rightly deserved yellow card there for Frenkie de Jong. But thank you, chat, for the ones who said happy birthday.
NFS News as well, saying happy birthday. Yellow card for Frenkie de Jong for Barca, and well, things halted at the moment at the Olympic Stadium with Nuno Mendes struggling to get up, but he's limping off at the moment.
Yeah, it was a hard kick. Nuno Mendes did really, really well there to get past probably 5 of our players. He's a brilliant player. Very much like Jules Koundé and Alejandro Valde and even Gerard Martin today. He had a little run there who took on about 4 defenders. Nuno Mendes is one of those fullbacks that likes to get involved in the attack, and he's one for us to watch, really. And Pedri previously there was complaining about a kick. He pulled his sock down and there was a nice little scrape of
Careful here, the delivery by Vitinha, the ball cleared out, but Fabian picks it up, loose ball, cleared away by Eric Garcia.
I have to say, Gerard Martin is having an amazing game so far.
Gerard, Cubarsí, Eric, the defending has been on point today. Right, I did want to shout out as well PSG for what they did today with their jersey, and the Barca Foundation collaborating as well today with the Shana Foundation, which is the foundation that, there we go, we've got it on our screens right now, Luis Enrique set up in memory of her daughter who sadly passed away a few years ago. And a nice gesture. The Shana Foundation, by the way, who got awarded the other day at the Ballon d'Or Gala. There you go.
No, it was brilliant. It's nice it's always lovely to see us collaborate in that as well. Obviously, someone who meant a lot for us, and one of the moments that he remembers a lot with his daughter was when he won the Champions League with us, when she planted the Barça flag onto the pitch. To obviously, Shana was part of the Koulé family, when she was alive, and she's very much in our memories.
Exactly, and we'll always love and support Luis Enrique. And he's the opposing coach today, but he did so much as a player and so much as a coach. And he expressed his love for Barca yesterday in the press conference. He said, "Hey, look, I mean, I'm coaching another team now, but I always watch Barca. They're an entertaining team. I love to watch them because they entertain me. They're fun to watch, and I'm a Barca soci. I will always be. I am, and I always will be."
It's always interesting because you especially managers and players. It's one thing is it's separating the club that you grew. Oh, Rashi.
Careful, go. Rashi inside. Rashi well blocked by Zalami.
It's always interesting with players and managers and everyone involved in it. Is one part is your professional aspect of who you play for and where you are, but at the same time you're a football fan. You're always gonna have your team, and Luis Enrique is very much a Koulé, no matter where he is.
Once again, good defending by Barca. Mbaye ran out of options, tried to play the pass through once it wasn't there. Mbaye and Barcola seem to have changed sides, by the way. Now here goes Lamine Yamal to a halt and passing back to Pedri, which is always a good option.
I think our defensive line was quite deep. I think Lamine Yamal did well to stop the play there and let the build-up go slowly. Frenkie de Jong higher up on the pitch. Go on. Frenkie
trying to play it back to the goal scorer Ferran Torres.
Frenkie needs he's on a yellow card now, so defensively it might be that might be one for maybe Casado to maybe come on for Hansi Flick. Wouldn't be surprised if that change comes on.
PSG playing from behind.
Gerard Martin.
Once again, Gerard Martin. For goodness, wow!
He's intercepting everything that comes his way. It's amazing.
Careful there with Dani Olmo from range. It's.
I don't think was the keeper actually that high off his line.
I don't know. I think that Ferran might have been offside, and that's why Dani just went for the straight shot.
Fair play.
Ferran was running back from an offside position.
I mean, you never know. Crazy things can happen in football.
Right, well, it's the 37th minute.
We're
up 1-0.
Yeah.
Careful here. Nuno Mendes, always very dangerous. Away from Koundé, in front of him, Frankie de Jong, who's on a yellow.
Wait.
Careful with that pass through, and PSG have equalised. A run by Nuno Mendes.
Nuno Mendes, I think, has actually been PSG's
MVP of the first half.
Yeah, no, I think he's been probably the most key player defensively and offensively. Sadly for us.
The impact that a left back can have. He passed it through to Mayulu, who, starting today, scores to equalise the game.
Yeah, I think the game has it's slowed down quite a lot for both sides. Yeah, Nuno Mendes just does really well there.
He
just
gets gambles as well.
Yeah,
Barca just running back and sort of on their heels a bit there.
Yeah, Nuno Mendes,
breaking through the lines, doing.
Yeah, he broke through the lines. Kubarsi was, I think his feet were just a bit too planted. He went for the diving save, maybe to intercept that. Just went perfectly past.
I'd like to see where Nuno started, really. I missed the action at the beginning.
He started all the way from the back.
All
the way from the back.
See if it could have been stopped at some
point. It went from the keeper to Nuno Mendes to the winger, back to Nuno Mendes, who travelled into space, and then that's when he got, he literally started from, he went box to box, completely.
Right, well, we're going to need a reaction. 1-1. Here's Lamine Yamal. He's going to play it through to Koundé behind Nuno Mendes. Koundé with the run. Koundé's going to wait for support, and he gets it to Dani Olmo. Olmo to Ferran on the edge of the box with his back to goal. Tried to back heel it to Dani Olmo. Vitinha recovers for PSG. Now Ashraf.
Go on, Dani.
Hakimi
high
under
press.
Zabarni clears it.
Epa.
The foul on Gerard Martin, grabbed by Barcola.
Yeah.
Right, in spite of having conceded, I do want to ask you, what is the best thing about the first half? And we'll get that question on our screens in just a second.
Yeah, just
seeing the replay of that goal. What has been the best thing about the first half so far? Lamine Yamal first action, which was beautiful just to get people ready for what was coming. The shark attack, or the team defending, which, well, up until the goal, had been fantastic.
I'm going to say shark attack.
Ooh, careful here. Barca give the ball away. Maybe we should get that question off our screen after the most recent defensive efforts.
Yeah.
Barcola plays it through. Hakimi on the right. The cross inside. Koundé heads it away. It goes off of Mbaye. Lamine Yamal comes back to recover. Cuts back inside. Here's Lamine.
Tranquilo.
Eric under pressure. Just clear it. Eric with the clearance, and that will go out for a throw-in.
I'm going to go for shark attack just because I think we were actually doing really well to get into those positions, and for once it worked. Gave us a confidence boost, but also I think I said it before, I think the early goal I didn't want because I knew that would only motivate PSG to come at us even more. So it wasn't and it's exactly what happened. I think PSG we scored and they wanted to do exactly the same, to always be there. They know exactly their strengths, and they're quite keen to exploit them as well. But at the same time, we have been exploiting spaces in behind Lamine Yamal. I want to see him a bit more involved. He started the game off really, really fast and fire and really keen to get into it, but I think he's actually calmed down.
Barcola takes it to his left and sends it over the crossbar. That's a dangerous chance for PSG, who are energised now by that goal. Eric Garcia trying to encourage his teammates there. Also let off the hook a little bit.
Yeah.
Martin having to follow Barcola.
Literally all the way across the pitch, essentially. Luckily for us, that went high. I think Chesney was doing well to cover the near post. What Barcola was trying to go for was a little chip near post. And
be careful. They now dispossess their PSG, having their moment in this first half. Well, it looked like Barca were at their best.
Yeah.
One action can change everything. Is Mbaye.
Yeah.
Mbaye going deep. Mbaye is going to pass it back. Careful to the edge of the box. Gerard Martin comes across just to make it uncomfortable for Fabian. Here's Ashraf. Another block by Gerard Martin, who's having a monster first half.
Yeah, no, it's definitely...
Elmir Days.
I'm holding my breath right now. PSG are gaining a lot of confidence, especially in the
Yeah.
attack. They have really diverse and versatile wingers. I think that's where they're getting the most joy. And then you add in.
We need support.
I think it's
We
time.
need blue and red hearts. We need blue and red hearts. Maybe we need to change our hats as well.
Are we calling in the early? Are we?
I think
Should you think?
when the ball goes out.
Okay.
Goes out.
Okay.
Or we just do it then.
Ball goes in. Oof.
It was quite warm.
It was.
that
It was.
sharp hat.
It's a warm hat.
Give us some blue and red hearts on the live chat. Do it like the young kids do it, like that. PSG with the ball.
Yes.
Ooh,
Wait,
Lamine Yamal wins it back.
go on.
Go Lamine.
Back.
Hey, knocked over by Nuno Mendes.
Yeah.
And that should be a yellow.
That should be a yellow,
and
last
it is a
one.
yellow. And Lamine Yamal going, come on. Give us some more hearts. Blue and red hearts on the live chat. Come on, Alex.
That's good for us.
I think from now until...
Okay.
From now until-
Wait till we're set up for wait till the minute counts. I won't put mine on.
I
yet.
mean,
I
I'm
won't
not
put mine
expecting
on
us to score
yet. I'm expecting us within the minute.
I like,
won't it?
in under a minute.
Okay. Nuno Mendes on a yellow card is bless
Interesting.
you, bless
Sorry,
you.
excuse me.
Bless you. Nuno Mendes on a yellow card is good for us. That is right.
There we go.
Game mode.
I think it was too calculated this time.
Game mode.
I'm happy that we can have some possession here and
Yes. Chill.
just gather our breaths.
Yeah, no.
Build.
Imagine them. They're going back and forth, back and forth.
Make a list of new members once again. Lamine Yamal grabbed by Nuno from behind.
Should we get Lamine to provoke Nuno Mendes there a bit more? Wait, Ferran, keep going. Right, we'll see how many minutes are added on. I'm assuming not much. There's not been stoppage time really. Go on, Gerard Martin!
Gerard Martin intercepts the long pass. Barcola
Wait,
tries to
and
get
there he
around him,
goes
and
again.
that's mission impossible today.
Gerard
Rashford
Martin.
inside to Pedri. Pedri back to Rashford. Can he get there? Yes,
Yes,
he
he
can.
can.
Go Rashi. Go Rashi.
Come on.
Rashford's going to take on somebody
Epa,
one-on-one. He
epa,
gets
epa.
into the box to Rashford with the back pass. Hey! Across comes Nuno Mendes. Corner kick Barça. Ferran Torres was ready to poke it in.
Ferran Torres with Dani Olmo as well. They're just like... That was... Rashford did so well to get into the box there. Brilliant pass.
Olmo was in there as well.
Yeah.
Look at all those blue and red hearts.
All right, corner kick. Last 2 minutes of extra time in the first half. Corner kick.
Koundé.
Let's get in there.
again.
Koundé is wide open right now.
Kubarsi's not scored yet this season, I just want to say. Incoming cross by Marcus Rashford! Straight into the side of the net. Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Jordi, Cochran, or both Jordis. Porto l'escut al pit, because I've got new members.
Oh, there's more. And you've got a new one there as well.
Alicia Alagiara signed up for the basic pack.
Okay.
Thank you. I can't read that name. I need to translate it. Sorry, I'll go over that one in just a second. Luis Eduardo Perez Sainz, welcome to the Barça YouTube community. Thank you for signing up with the basic pack. Guy Van Esbeck signed up with the basic pack as well as Barça tried to play it through and recover through Pedri. Here we go. Last chance of the first half. Here's Pedri. Pedri out wide to Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal can put it in. Lamine Yamal inside pass. Ferran Torres back to Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal takes the shot. It's blocked. Final seconds of this first half. Pedri. Pedri to Lamine Yamal. Lamine almost stumbles. Plays it back to Koundé, and Koundé to Pedri. Final seconds, first half. This could end here, I think. Here's Lamine. Lamine inside to Frenkie de Jong. Go, go, go. Frenkie de Jong to Pedri. Dispossessed. And that will be a foul, and that will be the end of the first half. And thank you to Charles Bouillou as well for signing up for the basic pack. And I am sorry, there was one member who I wasn't able to shout out
Okay.
because my stream went wonky. I had to restart it,
Like-
and I missed your name. And you signed up with a premium pack, so you should have gotten a shout out. If you
Right.
recently signed up with the premium pack, very recently, like in the last 20 minutes, say something on the live chat, because I'll shout your name out. Can't remember who it was. Honestly, I'm trying to look for the name, but no. There it is. Well, it's halftime, and it's Barca 1, PSG 1, in what I think, Alex, was...
I think the scoreline
A good first half.
I think scoreline is more or less what we've seen on the pitch. Mayulu there in the 38th minute with it was a brilliant play from Nuno Mendes. You can't really do much about it when it's like when our Lamine Yamal scores. The other team is hands up. It happens. It was a brilliant play. It's sad for us. I think it's a very entertaining game.
It's a very entertaining game.
Entertaining game.
I think
It's back and forth.
Yeah,
it's a good game of football.
it was. We could expect that PSG, the defending champs, very good team who play a very good style of football.
Yeah.
We're going to have their moment in the first half.
Precisely, yeah.
The thing that's going to nag me and probably Hansi Flick and probably the players is that run by Nuno Mendes.
Yeah.
Maybe just a tactical foul there.
Yeah.
I want to see the full action again to see where it could have been, because I'm not actually sure at the moment.
I think it would have been that overlap that he did between his winger and Jules Koundé. I think it was Jules Koundé and Lamine Yamal there trying to defend. I think maybe we should have cut that off right then before Nuno Mendes got into space and was able to go, because once any player touched them, that was going to be a yellow card most likely. So I think cut it off earlier was where we went wrong.
Yeah, apart from that, some interesting things we've seen
Yeah.
from Barca. Obviously, we've had the chances. Lamine Yamal looked sharp when he's intervened. Ferran Torres put the ball into the back of the net, and the team's defending. The press in midfield to recover mostly has been fantastic.
Yeah, no.
And I think that the line with Koundé, Eric, Cubarsí, and Gerard Martin especially.
Gerard Martin
has been
has been absolutely outstanding. I think he's been intercepting more or less literally everything that's come his way. Has literally followed players across the pitch. Cubarsí and Eric Garcia are tasked with the most difficult part of the defensive line of being the centre backs of interception. We saw Cubarsí gamble there a little bit, got beat. It's fine. He's had a lot of interceptions today, but again, PSG are a team that we're always going to make our lives a lot more complicated than needed.
Right, well, what are we doing? Thumbs up or thumbs down for the first? I'm going to thumbs up. I think
thumbs
Barca
up.
played a good first half. I think PSG are a top opponent. But
I think we've stuck to the game plan. We've kept possession. We were able to keep on hold to the ball, and we've had a lot of opportunities.
Regie, control room, thumbs up. Thumbs up. You enjoyed it as well? Good. Oh, well done. Let's hope that the second half is even better, because of course it's the two of the top teams in Europe. Europe is watching us tonight.
Yes.
So,
and I think it was positive again that the players didn't come into halftime with the heads down because they conceded. No. They were like, I think Dalimon and Ferran Torres were like this. They're focused, they're concentrated, and I think they're keen for the second half to come on already.
The best game you can watch, so
it is.
To be on. Everyone's watching tonight.
Yes.
We need to be at our best in the second half and take away the 3 points in the second game of the Champions League phase. And we're going to take a quick
yes, I think we need a breather
as well.
Yeah.
Bit of a rest, but we're going to send it over to the Quizzard, to the halftime master, to Pablo Walls with his quiz.
Hello Coolheads, how are you all doing, and welcome to a very special halftime quiz. The Champions League is back and we're up against PSG. Hopefully things are going well. One of the biggest games of the season, without a doubt, and I'm going to be here for you to bring you a bit of a halftime quiz, show you some content we've got away from the games on the YouTube channel, and maybe try and calm those nerves. Take a little bit of a breather, play along with the quiz, see if you can get 5 out of 5 and put a smile on your faces. Right, without any further ado, I'd be doing a disjustice of the content we've got available here if I didn't show you what we've got on the YouTube channel. You've got loads of stuff, match highlights, the training sessions from previews to game, Flick's press conferences, and if you're a premium member, which a lot of you will be, who if you're typing in the chat right now, we're replying to the questions and answering them, you can also do cool special things which we showed during yesterday's live program, such as Ask Pedri questions before the game. We did it against Christensen against Newcastle too. Cool feature. You get to ask the players questions and they will answer them. Right, Without any further ado, my friends, I have a quiz coming up for you. 5 questions, not 3. We've got 5 coming up. Play along, see if you can get 5 out of 5. They're a mixture between PSG-themed questions, sort of like current affairs questions. I think you're going to enjoy it. Question number 1. When did we first face PSG in Europe? Think about maybe PSG's birth date. Was it in 1995? Was it in 2002? Or was it in 2013? When did Barça first face PSG in European competition? When did these sides first face off against each other? As ever, answers in the chat. Get them in there, my friends. Let's see who's going to be the lucky one to get 5 out of 5 today. Maybe there's a few of you. Who knows? I think the questions are hard, though. I think they are hard. I think you guys might well struggle with a few of them. I'm going to tell you the answer in 3, 2, 1. It's number 1, 1995, the first time Barça faced PSG, dating quite a while back now, guys. That's 30 years ago, so wasn't a recent one. Maybe I would have been able to catch a few of you out there with the other answers I left in there. Either way, well done to anyone who got question 1 out of 1 right. Question number 2. Now, this is relating a very special Barça versus PSG game. The time we beat PSG in that remontada, the classic one, the 6-1 with Sergi Roberto's late goal. My question is, in what minute was that Sergi Roberto goal scored in? Was it the 93rd minute? Was it the 95th minute? Or was it the 96th minute? What minute did Sergio Roberto score that goal that made it 6-1? One of the most unbelievable goals in Barça history, certainly recent history. In what minute did Roberto score the goal? Answers in the chat, please, people. Let's get them in there. 93rd, 95th, or 96th. Let's see. Maybe some of you are on course for 2 out of 2 here. Well done if you are. In 3, 2, 1. It's number 2. It's 95th minute, the minute that Sergio Roberto scored that dramatic goal against PSG. And I think it was sort of like 94 minutes 30, wasn't it? Which, of course, goes down as the 95th minute. What a special moment. We won't be forgetting that one for a very long time. Right, I like this one. Bringing us back to the current and the present right now. On Sunday, who did Lewandowski equal in all-time Barça goals? Was it Ronaldinho? Was it Pedro, the winger, Pedro Rodriguez, of course? Or was it Neymar? Which one of those 3 players did Lewandowski equal in Barça goals with his goal against Real Sociedad on Sunday? Ronaldinho, Pedro, or Neymar? Bonus points if you can tell me how many goals he reached. 3 answers ready for you, my friends. Ronaldinho, Pedro, or Neymar? A bit more time I'll give you to have a little bit of a think about it. We have mentioned this before, this sort of thing on these quizzes, so maybe you can remember a few of them. In 3, 2, 1, I can tell you, it's Neymar. He reached Neymar's tally in a Barça shirt, and for those of you who want your bonus points, he reached 105 goals. Maybe in this first half, he's already got more than that, but on Sunday with his goal against La Real, Lewandowski hit 105 goals and equalled Neymar's tally in a Barça shirt. Right, question number 4. I like these ones because I've done a few of these in recent weeks and I'm going to keep doing them. I think they're fun. Which of these players has not played for both Barça and PSG? Is it 1, Jeremy Mathieu? Is it 2, Rafinha? Not this Rafinha, but Thiago Alcántara's brother, Rafinha Alcántara. Or Maxwell? Which one of those 3 players has not played for both teams? Mathieu, Rafinha, or Maxwell? I think this is a tough one. I think this is going to catch a few out here. I enjoy doing the ones where I ask you who hasn't played for both teams. And I reckon this one could be a tough one to get right. Right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, I can tell you, the player who has not played for both teams is indeed Jeremy Mathieu, the Barça defender, French, of course. I thought maybe that'd catch you out, but Rafinha and Maxwell have both played for Barça and PSG. Mathieu has not. Whew, we're nearly there. 4 out of 4 done. If you've got 4 out of 4, massive congrats. 5 out of 5 would be impressive. And here comes question number 5. Now, we mentioned on last live, we mentioned on several occasions that Barça currently, before this game, are on a 44 straight game scoring streak. Maybe if we've already scored so far tonight, we would have broken a record. Because my question is, when was the last time that Barça scored in 44 straight games? Was it between 1942 and 1944? Some time ago. Was it between 2018 and 2019? Or was it between 1927 and 1928? Something to think about there for you guys. When was the last time Barça scored in 44 straight games. Between 42 and 44, between 2018 and 2019, or between 27 and 28 in the 1900s. Let's see how many of you guys are Barça fanatics. How much have you been keeping up with the tally? As I said, if Barça have scored today, if they do score today, they would have broken that all-time record. Unbelievable feat, by the way. Right then, in 3, in 2, in 1, it's answer number 1. Between 1942 and 1944, Barça scored in 44 straight games. Let's see if tonight is the night that we break that impressive record. Right, I'm going to leave it there for today's quiz. Thank you, as always, for playing. And I want to send you back to those in the studio right now. And as ever, we'll be back here against Sevilla on Sunday for more halftime quizzes. Hopefully this second half goes well. See you soon. Corderos, take care.
Thank you very much, Pablito, for taking care of that and for keeping our audience entertained. And yes, there has been a goal in the first half today, so we have beaten that record of games in a row, scoring a goal. Alex Ibarceta, 45 games scoring in a row. Do you know which game was the last without a goal?
The last without a goal.
It wasn't in 2025, I'll say that much.
Can't remember, really.
It was the game against Leganés last season.
Oh, if I would never guess that.
Leganés last season.
What was the score?
It was 1-0 at the Olympic Stadium. So we lost that game. It was part of... you remember Shit November, as Hansi Flick...
I named it himself,
named it himself.
Yeah.
Even shittier November. Even shittier December, rather. Was when Barça faced Leganés and then went on to lose against Atlético de Madrid, if you remember. Right.
Let's not remember. It was December 21st, I'm pretty sure that one as well.
Back to the game. Back to the game, because it's still half-time.
Yeah.
Some players on the pitch warming up. We'll see if Hansi decides to move his bench. I'd be surprised if he moves his bench at half-time today.
The only thing I'm worried about is Frenkie de Jong on a yellow card.
Yeah, true.
I would think not tactically, but you want your you want your defensive midfielder to be able to go in for those challenges, and if Frenkie de Jong has to be careful, maybe that's probably what Hansi Flick is thinking about. Maybe put in Marc Casado, who's done well in that position.
Maybe
gets to. Oh, look at Marc Bernal.
Bernal's warming up.
He'll be nice to see him. But I think probably the only change that Hansi Flick would be thinking about now would potentially be Frenkie de Jong.
Right, well, I want to pick the best player of the first half, and I want the live chat to vote as well. So, who do you think the best player in the first half was? Was it option 1, Gerard Martin, option 2, Pedri, option 3, Lamine Yamal? And look, I know that Pedri is fantastic. I know that Lamine Yamal marvelled us all. But I want to shout out Gerard Martin.
No, I think I have to go for Gerard Martin as well. He's, again, PSG are being very, very, very direct when they regain possession of the ball. They're going forward in 2-3 passes. They're already on the top of our box, so they're very, very dangerous. And whenever PSG have been trying to attack down that right side of theirs, Gerard Martin has done really, really well to intercept every single pass, whether it be aerial duels on the floor, the 1v1s at the top of the box as well. There's been a few times that he's been caught in the touchline, and he's literally just defended all of them. I think there was one that he did an aerial duel and then a block on the floor. He's on it. There was a time in the first half he also did a Nuno Mendes, and he literally took on like 5 players into space. Literally had about 3 players around him. Took one touch in, saw the space, and literally just drove, and the PSG players just let him go, essentially. Gave the ball to Pedri to then start the attack. So offensively and defensively, Gerard Martin today has had an outstanding game.
Live chat agrees, Rosenberry says 1, Mac Lumbis says 1 easy, Seun Ogun Coyote Stevenson, I hope I got that correct, says 1 as well, although Pirita Malaguita says 2, Pedri, with the Pedri emoji.
Yeah, fair play.
Alia's with us. Alia, I think you're late today. I didn't see your comments earlier on. Alia's going 1-0, by the way. Oh, no, wait a minute. No, it can't be 1-0 prediction. I don't know why the 1-0 is. Oh, 1-0 is the result of Leganés Barça. It's like,
yes.
Comment coming in late.
Bit before.
Okay, bit before. Comment from a bit before. Right. I see we have new members joining us on the stream.
It doesn't
stop. It's relentless. I do want to remind the new members of something very cool that is happening this month of October. Something that we have started today. If you have looked at Barca's YouTube page, there's a post in which we are encouraging you to vote for your favorite emoji pack. We're giving you 4 options. And during the month of October, you as members will have the exclusive privilege of voting which pack you would like us to create. And at the end of the month, coinciding with the Clásico, we will release that new pack with 10 new emojis of that theme, and that will be picked by you, and you'll be able to use them that day for the Clásico. So, let me just get my notes here because it's important stuff, Alex. The 4 options are: do you want a cat coulé emoji pack? Do you want more cat emojis? Do you want celebration emoji pack? And we've got today we've shown you we've released new
there's
emoji celebrations.
Yeah, there's quite a few.
Celebration emojis rather. I've already seen the Pedri, we've seen the Lewandowski. So you want more of those? You want flag emojis? Or do you want anthem emojis? Those are the 4 options. And the winning pack will be announced in the match against Real Madrid and will be able to be used there. Only members can see and vote in the poll.
Yeah.
The winning the winning pack will be voted by members among those 4 options. And as I said, the winning pack will be made into emojis. You'll get 10 new emojis. So, as a YouTube member, you have the privilege of voting and taking part in the creation of new emojis.
Oof, I really like the celebration emojis, I must say. I think I know my favorite. I know what I'm voting for already.
Alia says, yeah, we had an emergency call at the fire station. Do you work at the fire station? I did not know that, Alia. See? Alia's been watching us for a long time, so we know that she's from Slovenia. Where are you watching us from is an interesting question we haven't done
We haven't
lately.
done the flag game in a long time.
You can do flags, or you can just type the name of your country. The second half has started, by the way. Same lineup for Barca. Here's Rashford.
Yeah, no
Rashford
changes.
taking it to his left. Rashford can shoot with his left and sends it wide. First chance for Barca.
Fair play, fair play. I'm keen to play the flag game.
Oops, sorry.
Can you have some respect for Pedri, Robert?
Well,
please,
I'm
please,
not
please.
accustomed to
Let
having
the
him
man
so
do
close
his
to me.
job. Let's play the flag game. Flag game, chat.
Flag game.
Where are you watching us from? Put your flags in the chat.
Fun with flags.
Fun with flags.
Let's have fun with flags. There's enough of you out there.
Oof.
The ball falls back to Chevalier.
Yes.
PSG have made no substitutions at half-time either, so
neither
both
have
teams
us.
with the same starting lineup. Barca playing with Szczęsny in goal, with Koundé, Kubarsi, Eric and Gerard Martin at the back, Pedri and De Jong in midfield, Olmo the attacking midfielder, Lamine on the right, Rashford on the left, and Ferran Torres, the goal scorer, up front.
Yeah, PSG are trying to do against with the fullback winger overlapping play, quick 1-2 into the wall and into space, and it worked. Again, luckily Eric Garcia came across really well and took the ball out of play.
Alia says, I'm a volunteer firefighter.
Ooh, that's really cool.
That's really cool.
That is really cool.
I like it. Kudos to you, Alia.
Yeah.
For volunteering to do that. Careful here with the cross. Gerard Martin volunteering to head that ball away.
Nice
There
word
you
play
go,
there,
that's
Robert.
it.
That was a good one.
He's been volunteering a lot, Gerard Martin, in this game.
Go on, Rashi. Just too
long
far.
switch from Frankie to Marcus Rashford.
Yeah.
Too long.
A bit too wide, but it's. I mean, I think the game literally just started the way it finished in the first half. Possession-wise, we're going back and forth. Again, PSG trying to take advantage of those wide players in the overlapping play. Luckily for us, Gerard Martínez has been on one today.
He has absolutely been on one. Now Kubarsi plays it back. Right, well, we've got new members. I want to read out countries as well. We've got flags.
Oh, we got the flags?
We got the flags.
Let's see the flags.
Do it when not much is going on in the game, and that is tough to come upon today. Those moments are rare in today's game.
Ooh, let's see. Nigeria.
We've got Sweden. We've got Nigeria. We've got Slovenia, of course. We've got Belgium.
America.
We've got United States of America. A couple of people watching us from United States of America. We've got Austria as well. We've got new people signing up as YouTube members as Pedri tries to play it out. Shraf wins it back for Barca. And here's Pedri. Pedri to Olmo, and Olmo back to safety with Kubarsi. Now Frankie. Frankie under pressure, back to Szczęsny. Szczęsny.
Oof.
Mac Loomis says,
Mac is-
Sweden, I don't have flags. Oh, you should do.
He only has Barca flags.
Mac Loomis, you do have Barca flags, don't you?
GB.
Ooh, got some. Oh, Leona's watching us from Great Britain. Careful here,
Oh,
the press by Lamine Yamal.
aye.
The touch almost got to Ferran Torres. Barca trying to make PSG uncomfortable in their own half. Here's Ashraf.
Yeah, that is the play where we're getting beat.
Gerard Martin once again in collaboration with Eric Garcia.
Yeah.
Didn't recover, but forced a
No handball. there.
throw in.
That
And in the
was a
previous
good-
action, PSG claimed handball. And there was no handball because it went off
No.
the chest of Eric Garcia.
Yeah. Good call from the ref there. Not calling that.
I have to say I'm not the best at recognizing flags. Janet Sharka, where's that flag from? Do you know,
Oh.
Alex?
No.
Careful here. Olmo wins it back. Here's Pedri. Pedri cuts back.
Give it to Jules.
Give it to Jules on the right-hand side. Jules Koundé
Second post.
inside. Lamine Yamal trying to
Rashford was
turn.
asking that second post.
Yeah, and I think Pedri really made the wrong call there.
Yeah.
Instead of going forward, decided to cut back and slowed things down.
Yeah. Pedri's relying on Lamine Yamal a lot today. I've noticed that. It's one of those actions where Pedri's not really attacking much space as much, and he's kind of slowing it down, giving it to Lamine and hoping for Lamine magic.
Next time the ball goes out, I need to do La Scuta al Pit, but hang on.
Another one.
Another
my
one because I've
words.
got new members here.
So many members. I'm loving it.
There we go.
New
Ferran
friends.
Torres called for a handball.
Yeah, that was.
He tried to control the ball.
Yeah. So many new friends.
We've got lots of new friends on the show today. Right. PSG playing from behind. Who will be the first substitution, or who would you like to see in the second half? Lewandowski, Cazador, Balde. Three options there. Careful with Mbaye getting away from Koundé. Mbaye inside around Eric Garcia. Koundé comes back to rectify, to win it back, to poke it away into the hands of Szczesny. Porto La Scuta al Pit.
Oof, that was a nerve.
Good defending by Koundé. I am actually not.
I know.
No, I don't.
got one there.
I've got one on my back, I think, because I'm wearing one of the Johan Cruyff.
You can use Pedri's.
Wearing one of the Johan Cruyff
Got one on your mug. You're
special
not,
edition shirt.
Portland.
Sorry, I was waiting for the. We're having an issue, I guess, with the raining down of new members, but I'll shout out the new members. There we go. There it is. Right, Porto La Scuta al Pit once again. New members who portan La Scuta al Pit, who wear the crest on their chest as PSG attack. Careful there. Barcola in front of Gerard Martin. Barcola takes it to his right. Barcola with a shot. Saved by Szczesny. Another chance for PSG. Zaire Emery inside. Barcola. Frankie de Jong pokes it away. Up in the air. Get this out of here. Ashraf picks it up, and Barca managed to contain the situation at the moment, but Vitinha has it. Hang on, we'll read out the new members in a second, but I thought we had time and we don't, because PSG are very quick to get set up in their attacking moves. Now here's Vitinha. Vitinha back to Zavarni. Ashraf on the right-hand side can take on Gerard Martin. Ashraf, little step over through the legs of Gerard Martin. Ashraf left-footed shot, and corner kick Barca as the shot was blocked. Right.
Oof.
Shout out to the new members who have signed up for Barca's YouTube channel. Prime Edits signing up for the basic pack. Who else? Shafa Sanibagega 11. Thank you for signing up with the basic pack. Okeki Samuel as well from Nigeria signing up with the basic pack. Manuel Derflinger signing up with the premium pack. Ken with the basic pack. And do I want to read this new one out? ALLSHIT. Thank you for signing up with the basic pack. Careful with the corner kick. Nuno Mendes. Long cross. Out for a goal kick. Thank you all. You porteu La Scuta al Pit. You wear the badge on your chest. You are true Barca fans. Thank you for signing up.
Yes.
And Janet Sharker is from Sierra Leone as well. Sierra Leone. So there we go. Thank you.
Someone from Australia.
And Janet Louise from Canada.
Oh.
here.
Far away.
Ken's here from Australia. Wow, what time is it in Australia?
Good day, mate. It's quite late.
Must be.
It's late. No,
early
it's late.
next morning, yeah?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, what is it?
Late for-
10:15 at night here.
That's
So
right.
they're at least 10 hours
6
ahead of us,
hours.
aren't they?
Yeah, give or take. Probably 8 hours.
Yeah, it's Thursday in Australia. Still Wednesday here. Careful. Another corner kick for PSG as Eddie Garcia slides across.
Yeah, Pedri's asking for a bit of calm.
Yeah.
Pedri's asking for a bit of calm. I think PSG, we've given PSG a lot of space. I think we need to take control of the game again. We've lost it for the past 5 minutes, give or take. PSG have been ruthless in attacking, and Eric Garcia with the slide tackle there just was frustrated, and Pedri's just like, just calm down, let's get our heads together and try to play our game.
I don't know if Hansi wants to make a move soon here.
I would assume so, but I think until we don't gain possession of the game again, we don't really know exactly what we need.
And now, good defending by Dani Olmo.
Yeah, brilliant.
Just getting in there to make Nuno Mendes stumble over the ball.
I'm trying to work out what
I'm trying to read what Luis Enrique is saying to his players. 55th minute.
Right.
1-1. Ferran the score for Barca.
Yeah, I think
Mayulu for PSG.
Yeah, I think I need us to just kind of get the ball, chill out, not necessarily go straight for the attack, but
Olmo. Nice through
Rashford.
pass to Rashford, who's quick here. Marcus Rashford down the left flank. He can wait for Ferran, he can wait for Lamine, he can force a corner kick. Zabarni knocks it away.
We'll take it.
Corner kick, Barca. Nice transition. So getting out of the pressured situation there.
It was a brilliant pass into Rashford into space, and he does what he does best, and he attacked the space with the ball at his feet at a high pace. He didn't really have many options. Ferran Torres was in the middle and Lamine Yamal was on the second post, but he was trying to go for goal, I think, there.
Pedri lofted cross inside. Chevalier comes out and catches it. And careful now, PSG in transition. Ball released quickly. Mayulu fouled by Dani Olmo. His boot was knocked off.
Yeah, I think it's a hard one. Dani Olmo came in from behind, but I think the momentum that both of the players was coming on. Any literal slight touch that Dani Olmo got on him, he stepped on his boot. Unintentional,
by the way, yeah.
Unintentional, but Dani Olmo was just trying to cut across and stepped on. Yeah, it was one of those, literally any single touch, any single movement, the pace that they were going at was going to be not in our favour.
Right, well, we've got Frankie on a yellow and we've got Dani on a yellow.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I think Frankie
PSG have Nuno
me.
Mendes.
Yeah.
Which leads me to, I think, let's get it to Lamine Yamal.
Yeah, let him take Nuno Mendes on 1v1. Obviously, that's a very dangerous position because most of the time Nuno Mendes would be the last player, especially if we give Lamine Yamal some time and a lot of space in behind Nuno Mendes. If Lamine Yamal gets past him, which is a high percentage chance, that could be a red card.
Long ball headed away by Eddie Garcia.
Eric Garcia is tired.
Eric Garcia is exhausted. Obviously he's still got energy to go, but it's a very highly demanding game, this one.
Tomorrow, hopefully Hansi Flick lets them wake up at least without no alarm.
Well, I mean, but we've got another game on Sunday.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Careful here, long ball played by Vitinha into the back of Gerard Martin. Gerard Martin battling with Ashraf.
Nice.
Here's Barcola. Back to Vitinha. Nuno. Mbaye is going to take on Koundé. He's got Fabian to help. Mbaye tried to go deep, trying to go long. Barca did well to halt him, and now Lamine Yamal releases the ball to get it to Rashford. Rashford tried to give it back immediately. He fumbled the pass. Now PSG have a chance here. Here's Mayulu, defended by Frenkie de Jong, surrounded by Barca players. PSG operating in tight spaces. And who clears it? Once again, Gerard Martin. Varane down on his knee. Dani Olmo fouled. time to breathe.
I wasn't speaking. I was just looking. There was so much going on at the same time. PSG being ruthless in their direct attack again, unsurprisingly for anyone. And I think we're struggling to keep possession of the ball for long periods. We're regaining it and we're losing it quite quickly. I think for the past couple of minutes, we've taken this free kick. It was almost at the halfway circle. We've taken it and we've kicked it back into Kubarsi, but PSG are high pressing. Luis Enrique knows exactly what he's making his team do, and for now it's disturbing us.
Frenkie de Jong, good recovery. Now Barca can go quick. Come on, go. Off to the races. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo's got Lamine Yamal on the right. Vitinha comes across. Vitinha.
PSG they're defensively very, very well organised, and we're struggling to break them down.
We don't want this game to be a come and go game. Mady Garcia comes across to win it back in front of Achraf Hakimi. Fantastic. And now Barca have a chance to go. Here's Rashford. Rashford's going to switch it over to Lamine Yamal. That's a beautiful pass.
That's a brilliant
That's a beautiful
touch.
Switch. Lamine Yamal can take on Nuno. Lamine Yamal to the edge of the box. He's fouled. Hey! No yellow?
How's that not yellow?
No yellow?
How's that not yellow?
Lamine Yamal squeezing in between Nuno and Fabian. I think it's actually Fabian who fouls him.
Fabian that touches him, yeah.
But still, it should be a yellow.
That's a yellow. That's a yellow.
I don't know if it's Nuno or Fabian, eh? I think it's Nuno.
I think it is Nuno. Nuno went for the knee.
Should that not be?
Nuno touches him with the knee. That should be a second yellow. Because Lamine Yamal was into space there and he was definitely winning that ball. That should have been...
Yeah, VAR will not intervene, obviously, because...
With the respect, but
yeah, with
no.
respect.
That should have been a yellow card. That should have been a second yellow. That should have been second yellow. Oh my God. Oh my God.
It should have been a yellow, I think.
That should have been a second yellow, definitely.
They're not going to intervene, obviously. And then this makes me laugh because he was way closer to the box than where the ball has been placed. I think maybe it's the Barca players who decided to back a little bit.
Give a bit more space.
Right, so Rashford's there. So is Dani Olmo. So is Lamine Yamal. Who will take it?
Could this be our first direct free kick goal?
Ooh. I mean, it's ideal for a left footer.
Lamine Yamal?
He's Yamal, y'all.
Or you get Dani Olmo curling it into the left post.
I mean, Rashford, we've seen him
Rashford
score some crackers for Man United.
Lamine Yamal is over it.
Mayulu lying down behind the wall.
Rashford and Lamine Yamal who's going for it.
Lamine Yamal's going for it. Aye. Did he slip? I don't know
definitely,
what happened.
Not the way we wanted that to go.
No, not the way that Lamine Yamal wanted it to go either.
I think it shocked everyone that it went so bad.
Yeah. Shame. It's a good chance for Barca.
It was a really good position. It was a shame that we can't take advantage of those good positions free kicks. It frustrates me so much because we get so many of those, especially with Lamine, with Rafinha, with Rashford. These are players that they draw fouls so easily at the top of the box, and we're just unable to take advantage of that. And we've seen it this season, against big teams. Maybe that one opportunity is literally what makes a difference. And it's frustrating that we can't do it because we have players that are, I would imagine in training sessions are nailing these in, but in matches for some reason we can't get those in.
What do Barca need to do to score? More shots from outside the box, quicker decisions up front, or more crosses into the box? I don't think crosses is the answer. I think actually making the most of transitions like this, playing deep. Here's incoming cross. A chance for Olmo. Oh, another block. Lamine Yamal, second chance. And it will be a corner kick as the ball was poked away from behind. It was almost certain to go in. It was almost time. Ferran Torres with the low cross. Zabarni clears. Dani Olmo had his shot blocked by Achraf Hakimi from point blank range. Achraf did well to recover there. It might have even been blocked by Zabarni if Achraf hadn't have recovered.
PSG are having a good defensive game.
And that's the second time they've blocked a shot that was going in. Remember Zabarni in the first half with Ferran Torres. Lamine Yamal inside the box to Marcus Rashford. That cross by Lamine Yamal had just a little bit too much power on it, and Rashford wasn't able
to break that down. Obviously, it would have been nice if he would have gotten the volley off of that. But
Rashford, nutmeg. Rashford keeping the ball. Rashford fouled.
All right.
Mini corner for Barca.
We'll take it. The Lamine Yamal corner. I think he was trying to go for the volley for Rashford at the top of the box because he was wide open, but it's
through the legs of Zaire Emery.
Yeah, it was brilliant. Rashford is he's so good with the ball at his feet, and we all know that.
Right. Well, I feel like we've got some momentum. Why don't we do some blue and red hearts? Why don't we do some blue and red? Should we?
Okay, let's go.
Should we hat up?
Let's go backwards this time.
PSG have made a substitution, by the way, in Baye.
Okay, I'll take it.
A 17-year-old taken off.
That's Lucas, isn't it?
And
Okay.
I wonder how Luis Enrique
Set Lucas off fullback.
reshapes his team. Well, maybe he puts Nuno up front.
Yeah.
Rashford's going to cross it in. Incoming cross by Marcus Rashford, punched away by Chevalier. That was going straight to goal. Lamine Yamal brings it down. Lamine Yamal shoots. Lamine Yamal goes wide.
Yeah, that was going straight for goal, wasn't it? Marcus Rashford there on the right foot. Little swivel like Marcus Rashford does. Right.
Cosmas Incube. Where is that flag from? By the way, Cosmas Incube, welcome. New member. Thank you for signing up. Shout out to you. Double thumbs up. Thank you for joining. I have to say I'm not great at flags, so you're going to have to tell me where that flag is from. Careful there, the ball played into the back of Koubarsi, and Ashraf is going to clear it.
Same overlap.
Feed it to Nuno, now overlapped by Lucas. Incoming cross, deflected by a Barca defender, and that will be a corner kick.
It's the same overlapping play with the fullbacks and the wingers that we get beat.
The thing is, I think both teams like to play so high up that it makes it easy for this to be a transition back and forward game.
And that's literally it.
PSG are getting caught as well.
I am tired looking at Eric Garcia. Look at him. Look at this poor man.
He's panting.
He's like, not another one. It's corner kick for
Incoming
PSG.
Cross, careful there. Ball headed up in the air. Lamine Yamal now heads it out of the box. Vitinha picks it up. Vitinha reorganises PSG.
Eric Garcia's best moment of the day is going to be when he gets into his own bed.
Yes. or he might score.
Yeah, true.
Koubarsi recovers. Koubarsi gives it away with a bit of risk to Pedri. Now clears it. Falls to Vitinha again, under pressure by Dani Olmo.
On a yellow card. Had to remember that.
Luis Enrique's moved his bench. Only slightly.
Yeah.
Bringing on Lucas for Mbaye.
Is it Nuno Mendes that went further up the pitch, yeah?
He's playing higher up on the pitch.
Yeah.
And Lucas is playing as the left back. Ashraf down on his chest and straight out.
Yeah.
What a demanding game for Gerard Martin, who's had to deal with Mbaye first, then Barcola, Ashraf overlapping the whole time.
Yeah.
More blue and red hearts, guys. I need more support for Barca on the live chat. I see you, Alia. I see you, Rosenberries. I see you, Pilita. I see you, Manuel. I need to see more people, though. Come on. Support our team now. Under pressure. Koubarsi back to Szczęsny. And Szczęsny clears it out because Frankie de Jong had been knocked down and his boot had come off. He was calling for either a foul or play to be stopped, and Szczęsny cleared it out. Now the referee's saying, give it back.
Yeah, obviously. PSG were putting us onto a lot of pressure there. That wasn't fun to watch. Oh, 2 changes in, Lewandowski and Marc Casado.
Hey, right, so who do we think's coming off? I think Casado's for Frenkie.
Yeah, I think that's quite obvious. Now, do you take off Ferran Torres? Do you take off Marcus Rashford maybe? Put Ferran Torres out wide like we saw the other day with Lewandowski and Ferran Torres. I think that actually worked really well when both of them were on the pitch. I think they complemented each other really nicely, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's what Hansi Flick does. Get Lewandowski on for Marcus Rashford and put Ferran out wide.
I mean, Olmo's on a yellow as well, so maybe
that's
it's like
true,
put Ferran in the middle.
In the 10 position, false nine working off of Lewandowski. That is a good shout as well. get the two players with the yellow card off the pitch. I think this game is also going to the direction where it's going to be quite
important.
Yeah.
To have 11 players on the pitch.
Yeah.
Nuno is going to take on Koundé on the left wing. Nuno weighing his options on the edge of the box. Fabian, his shot saved by Szczęsny. It's good find by Nuno. Fabian was on the edge of the box and he's asking for a substitution.
Yeah.
Fabian was one of those that was a bit iffy.
It was a bit, yeah.
And right now he did the substitution gesture to the PSG bench.
I mean, fair play to him. It's a high demanding game. It's again, it's if you're a question mark, this is not the game to come into. It's literally been non-stop. Not as physical necessarily in terms of...
Ooh, nice pass by Rashford to Gerard Martin, who ran out of steam, and Achraf Hakimi took the ball away from him.
Yeah.
Gerard looks gassed as well.
Yeah, no, I mean, he's having to go up and down. He's done a lot of defending, and physically, he's just it's a lot of short burst sprints, and that just takes it out of you entirely, really. There he was tasked. He had a lot of space in front of him, but I don't think he just didn't have enough energy to get in the end of that.
Zabarni running forward, careful. Oh, Ferran almost won it back. Here's Olmo. Olmo, quick pass to Ferran, and Ferran gets it to Rashford, and Rashford feeds it through to Lamine Yamal. The pass just had a little bit too much curl on it. Lamine couldn't get to it.
Yeah. It was brilliant. Brilliant vision there from Marcus Rashford. Lamine Yamal was coming in between the defenders, and Rashford did well to get the ball off his foot, off his first touch into Lamine, but just wasn't meant to be.
Careful here. Oh, Vitinha, the pass intercepted by Gerard Martin, who's having a monster performance.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if he gets taken off to give Balde some minutes and to give him some rest. I expect a standing ovation today for Gerard Martin.
Yeah, no, I think it has to be. I think he's been our best player on the pitch so far, to be honest.
There you go. Olmo for Cazador. Yeah. The other option is, Pedri into
Olmo,
the attacking midfielder.
Olmo, Rashford coming off.
Olmo and Rashford. So Frankie stays on. I think it's going to be Frankie, Cazador, and Pedri moves up a bit.
Yeah. And then you put Ferran out wide, Lewandowski down the middle.
Balde's coming on.
Balde.
There you go. Balde's coming on as well.
Gerard Martin
round of applause for the return of Alejandro Balde. Round of applause for the 3 substitutions.
Yeah.
Lewandowski, Cazador, and Balde on.
Is that the clap for Gerard Martin?
Well, I think it's a generic clap.
Or what is Gerard Martin coming off? Brilliant.
Gerard
Martin,
Olmo, and Marcus Rashford off. Yeah. Valiant effort by Gerard Martin, who's absolutely
he came off and he's like
gassed.
Fair play. Gerard Martin, he was tasked to do a lot, really, and no, he came off big.
By the way, Gonzalo Ramos has come on for PSG.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a big sigh of relief of kind of being able to take a breather. But no, it's a very demanding game.
Not having
today.
to deal with the runs of Achraf Hakimi probably is a factor into that.
If you're a fullback in this game, both for PSG and for Barça, you're dealing with the overlapping runs, which is just exhausting.
Nice tackle by Cubarsí. In comes Ferran Torres, winning a throw-in for Barça. Right. So the way we're reorganised now is Szczęsny in goal, obviously. Koundé, Eric, Cubarsí, and Balde at the back. Cazador and Frankie in midfield. Ahead of them, Pedri. Ferran's on the left, Lamine's still on the right, and Lewandowski is up front. So Hansi Flick has made 3 substitutions there. Eric. Lamine Yamal on the right-hand side. Lamine Yamal tries to play the deep ball through to Lewandowski, well covered by the PSG defence. Chevalier plays it long.
Yeah, Cubarsí really
Cubarsí has it covered.
Cubarsí really there.
With Barcola.
Calm, collected.
Now PSG try to up the pressure. Balde. In front of him is Achraf. Balde forward. Lewandowski.
Cutting in
followed
really,
closely by Pacho.
Coming in really deep to receive the ball there, Lewandowski. I think there wasn't really many options for him.
Ooh, that's a nice clearance by Cazador. Ferran managed to bring it down. Pedri goes down. And the ball will be knocked out intentionally by Achraf. Pedri to receive attention there. went in for the challenge.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it was
quite see it. There was a bit of a graze maybe by
it was studs to the
Vitinha.
ankle. That's it's painful.
Well, Pedri getting recognition from the Montjuïc fans. Just over a quarter of an hour remaining. Raucho and Christensen
Yeah,
are warming up.
it's fair play. Eric Garcia is absolutely gassed. I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm sure Cubarsi's
Yeah, Cubarsi as well.
struggling as well.
Yeah, Jules
But
Koundé.
they're having a fantastic performance, and
No,
let's hope they
outstanding.
can do that until the end
Yes.
as well.
Yeah.
And all to be decided at
All to
Montjuïc.
be-
1-1. It's been a very
It's
entertaining game. It's been back and forth. Both
it's
teams
been-
have done very well. Both teams have made their case.
Yeah. No, it's been, I mean, for the neutral spectator, this has been an outstanding match to watch. For us, you know, even for us, it's actually been quite fun. It's one of those games, one of those, you know, key games in the season where we're really tested, and it is nice for us to see how the team does, how the players do. You know, players like Gerard Martin, you know, you want to see them play these games, you want to see them show up, and Gerard Martin has done exactly that. You put him in a context in La Liga, you know, you can count on him because he's been able to perform like that against a team like PSG. So it is nice. We're suffering more than I think we would like to. But I think for now this has been an outstanding. It's been a brilliant game of football.
PSG are very good with the ball. They're good at protecting it as well. They're good at beating Barca's press.
Yeah.
And as the minutes go by, careful here with the ball played through to Ramos.
Yeah.
Cubarsi. Falling on his bottom there.
Yeah.
Ferran Cubarsi, careful here. Ferran Torres comes in for the sliding tackle. I just said Ferran Cubarsi, by the way, it's Ferran, because I was seeing Ferran going in for the tackle.
That's what you name Ferran when he's defending.
Yeah.
Ferran Cubarsi.
Good effort. Pedri, trying to get it to Lamine Yamal. Pedri grabbed. Pedri fouled.
Yeah. We've been, I wouldn't say sloppy with our passes, but I think today has been one of the matches, I think, if not the match that we've lost. We've made unforced errors in our passing. There's been a lot of time that we've lost possession off of our passes, like we just saw there from Lamine Yamal.
Because of, I mean, obviously,
because of the press, obviously.
The demand of the game, like the high intensity of the game, which means that the Barca players are used to be like dominating possession, to be resting through possession. Here it's back and forth, so it's a more physically demanding game, and when you have the ball you need to be sharp, and I mean when you're out of breath it's hard to be sharp. So
I think today we've lost that sharpness in those key moments, like we saw Lamine Yamal was trying to just give the ball back and went straight to Nuno Mendes, and not ideal, but again it's such a demanding game that you can't fault these players for making those mistakes in these moments either. But at the same time, you do expect a bit more sharpness.
Casado trying to skip by defenders, and Casado ended up fouling.
I know, that wasn't for a yellow.
How can that be a yellow?
How is that a yellow? Nuno Mendes on Lamine Yamal wasn't a yellow.
It's so easy to foul,
but no.
To show a yellow to the young player. How is that a yellow? Who will score the winning goal, if there is one? Who will score it? Lamine Yamal, Ferran, Lewandowski. Bernal's coming on. Ooh, Bernal for Pedri. Wow.
Pedri's he's had a tough game. His ankles are once again gone.
Yeah. I was maybe expecting Frankie to come off because of the yellow, but no. Okay.
Right, so Marc Bernal.
Interesting that Bernal gets 12 minutes. What a week for Bernal.
I mean,
he gets on the pitch for the biggest game of the week and the biggest game of this Champions League match day 2.
Yeah. I was just saying the stats there. Pedri comes off with 40 completed passes at 95% accuracy.
There you go.
It's not too bad. Marc Bernal playing next to Frankie de Jong as well. So Marc Casado
So
is
Casado, I guess, is
pushes
the player who's pushed up. Kangin Lee's going to come on for PSG.
Ole, Jesus Koundé,
Defending by
venga.
Koundé. Now, good recovery by Barca. Here's Lewandowski with his back to goal. Get it to Lamine. Lamine Yamal on the right-hand side. Lamine can take the shot wide. 79th minute. Right.
Yeah, I think we need to get Lamine more involved. He's been fairly quiet considering how he started the match today. He's been really, really quiet from what we typically expect of him. And hopefully with Lewandowski now being able to hold the ball a bit higher up the pitch, I think with Ferran, you were looking Ferran as a central striker, you were looking for those early crosses into the box to get him to run onto the ball. I think Lewandowski is more of a hold the ball, give it to Lamine, give it to Ferran, maybe Marc Bernal. Should he, it's not a bad time to score a goal, is it?
Nope. Right, Kangin Lee and Jiantu on for Mayulu and for Barcola. So
yeah,
my counting isn't wrong. Luis Enriquez made all 5 of his substitutions. And there are 10 minutes left in this game already. Blown by. Stay with us for the post-game as well, because we'll be listening to the players, we'll be listening to Hansi Flick, we'll be reacting and analysing this this 1-1 thriller. Who would have thunk, eh? A 1-1 thriller.
Yeah. Oof. It's 1-0. Yeah, this game has actually gone it's gone by really fast. It's been non-stop. That's I can't believe there's only 10 minutes left.
Cubarsí now fouling Gonzalo Ramos from behind.
Yeah.
Gonzalo Ramos is always going to have the height advantage there. Cubarsí did sort of barge into him.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Set piece opportunity for PSG.
Right.
Vitinha will cross it in. They need to be organised here. All on full alert. Full focus. Vitinha, the cross inside. Cubarsí heads it off of Bernal, and that will mean that it's a corner kick.
Corner kick. I think luckily for us, well, actually no. Let me not say anything and not jinx anything. Let me keep quiet.
Kangin Lee will cross it in.
Yeah.
Still full alert. Come on, full focus, concentration. Kangin Lee plays it out to Ashraf. Ashraf to Vitinha. Vitinha with the cross. Zavarni with the header over the crossbar, and he was offside anyway.
Offsides. Right.
Starting to feel a bit of tension here.
Yeah,
I'm nervous.
I'm not speaking because I'm paying so much attention. I'm just like, I don't even know what to say.
I've just realised this is. Barca are not winning the possession battle. It's almost even. It's like 49% versus 51.
There was another ball there. Again, we're not able to keep. We regain possession, and the first pass out, we usually give it away again. We're unable to keep possession, and when we have possession, it's not for a long period of time.
Here's Balde, deep to Lewandowski.
There it is again.
His touch was long, Bernal couldn't get to it. A misunderstanding between the two. Here's Kangin Lee inside the box. The shot, he's off the post. We can't be giving away those chances. PSG almost scored, and it came because of a misunderstanding between Lewandowski, who played the long touch. He thought Bernal was going for it. Bernal thought that Lewandowski was going to try and go for it. So, yeah, the fans at Montjuïc are clapping, are trying to encouraging the team. They're upping the volume, so let's up the volume in the live chat. Blue and red hearts, give us your flag emojis as well. Give us your flag emojis as well. Come on. Lamine, Barca giving it away again.
It's a bad game when Lamine Yamal is losing the ball as many times as he has today. His passes are off, his touches are off. Again, it was a long ball from Chesney into Lamine Yamal, and it goes straight back into PSG.
Now high press by Barca. Kangin Lee loses it. Ferran Torres quick to Lewandowski. Zavarni comes across. Zavarni's been great, by the way. He's been fantastic in that defensive line. Now Eric Garcia gets called for a foul. PSG want to play quick. Here's Nuno Mendes, who already had the assist for the first goal. Ashraf back to Kang In Lee. Ashraf, shot blocked by Balde. Corner kick PSG, who have been more on the front foot in these final minutes of the second half. Christensen's going to come on.
Yeah, PSG, they're just being really, really aggressive on the attack. We give the ball back to them again. We're just making a lot of mistakes. First thing PSG do, come back, recover, and go straight for the attack. And they're getting into the box so much. Unluckily for us, Eric Garcia down, rightfully so. He's just tired. I think probably just got a bad cramp. Christensen coming on for Eric Garcia now.
Christensen on, Eric off. In a tough situation, coaches never want to make a sub with a corner, but Eric has just had enough.
Done. Yeah,
Eric's done.
He's done. It's good. Eric Garcia has done well.
His teammates applauding as well for Fermin, Ter Stegen, Joan Garcia.
Eric Garcia has literally giving it all today. I genuinely don't think he can give much more. No, he's done. He's give it all. He's literally nothing in the tank, and I don't think nothing to worry about. I just genuinely think he's just exhausted.
Right, careful with the corner kick. Kang In Lee, straight in, a free header saved by Szczęsny.
Okay.
Careful with the free headers that we give away. It was Nuno who would be candidate for MVP if we were PSG voters, but we are Barca voters, and we've got a poll on the live chat, but we've given the ball away again. Zaire Emery to Ashraf. Careful with the pass into Kang In Lee. Kang In Lee back to Ashraf. Incoming cross, deflection. Szczęsny picks it up. Right, the poll is, who is your MVP of the match? Ferran Torres, the goal scorer. Eric Garcia, who just got taken off. Pedri or Gerard Martín, who had a fantastic game?
I don't like the confidence that PSG are again. No. Goal kick is straight into PSG, and they're attacking again.
Today, in these final minutes, Barca is struggling. We need to be supporting our team
the last
through the struggles.
Minutes have been a struggle, to say the least.
Off. The way we support.
Ferran.
Long ball played to Ferran Torres, defended by Zabarni. Ferran takes it to his right. Ferran, Lewandowski didn't read his intentions, but Ferran got fouled. So a lucky break there for Barca.
Yellow card.
And a yellow card for Ashraf Hakimi. Get your votes in.
I think put your hat on forwards.
Oh, maybe.
Is that a different effect?
Help us score from a free kick.
Could this be our first free kick goal of the season?
Come on, an amazing time. By the way, you know in which minute Neymar scored that free kick in the 6-1? 6-1?
88th minute?
87th, 88th.
Oh,
Ferran looks ready to take it. Or is he going to cross it in? It was from a similar spot, that Neymar free kick. Maybe just a little bit closer. This one seems a bit far out. I don't know. Within that limit of do you cross it, do you shoot? Ferran plays it low. Lewandowski was looking for it. And Kang In Lee read the intentions. And now PSG have a play in transition. Here's Ashraf Hakimi. Ashraf Hakimi chased by Balde. Inside pass. Ramos to Giantu. The cross back in. Balde heads it away. Bernal clears. Lamine Yamal can pick it up. No. Lucas. Lucas recovers PSG. Here's Vitinha. Barca did well to get back there. PSG still have energy. They haven't run out of battery.
Oh, it was a good attack.
Still going transition.
Alejandro, I think kudos to Hansi Flick to reading that. Alejandro Balde having fresh legs was really, really key there to getting that out.
Now Koundé got knocked over. Lamine Yamal came and helped defend, take the ball away from Giantu.
Yeah.
Who am I going to vote in this poll?
Oof. I think
Give him the shout out.
Ooh, it's a tie.
It's a tie
so
at the
far,
moment.
Yeah.
It's basically a tie. Yeah.
It's literally
Interesting.
just a tie there.
Interesting. It's not cool to vote defenders, even though they're having a fantastic game. It seems. Here's Bernal on the turn. Bernal to Casado. Casado to Christensen. Koundé under pressure by Nuno Mendes. Koundé couldn't get it from out of there. And as we approach the 90th minute, PSG play it back to Chevalier.
Venga. Keep
Zabarni.
pressing.
Oh, they'd already gone to the press. Now, Kang In Lee chased by Kubarsi. Now Kuba needs to get back. PSG doing well.
To keep possession. They're keeping possession really, really well.
Careful.
Into
Ashraf in space. Ashraf into the middle of the box. Ramos into the back of the net. PSG score the winner. In the 90th minute, Barca exposed. Barca unable to stop Ashraf Hakimi down the right flank. Too much space to place a perfect cross into Ramos, and he puts it into the back of the net. Gonzalo Ramos with the late goal.
I don't. Why was? I think he was on.
I think he's on. I think he's on.
I don't know
a tiny
why,
margin, but I think he's
yeah.
on.
I don't know why Hakimi had so much space to run into, and Alejandro Valde was again. It was off of us not being able to make anything of our attack and not keep possession. It was literally just a free. Oh, Hansi Flick just really not happy.
Hansi Flick.
I couldn't see the moments before that goal. I don't really know why Hakimi had a lot of space, so I want to see the replay.
Well, the check's over. The goal counts.
Yeah, I think that was quite clear.
There are 3 minutes to go. There's time. Here's Balde going forward. Balde to Ferran on the left. Ferran gets it to Casado. Casado gets knocked over by Ramos. Bernal comes across and keeps the possession alive. We need a moment of brilliance here. Can Lamine Yamal give it to us? Lamine Yamal's going to get shown a yellow for the high boot.
That was a bad pass from Frankie de Jong. We're not sharp today. Well, the first half was really good, to be fair.
Yeah.
This second half, especially the last 20 minutes or so, we've been awful.
Yeah,
he was onside.
We've struggled in the final minutes of this game. PSG's press didn't allow us to get out of our own half. They recovered the ball. They pressed better. They arrived with more energy to the end of the game.
Yeah. No, our sharpness has let us down, I think, today a lot. We've been, instead of preserving, and it is hard to do it against a team like PSG, but instead of preserving energy, preserving ourselves and trying to keep those long possessions, we've not been able, especially the second half, we've not been able to take control of the rhythm of the game at any point.
Therefore, with the ball played through to Giantou, tries to finish in front of Szczęsny. Offside. Final seconds of this game. Will there be a bit more added time, because PSG took their sweet time to put the ball back in play when Lamine Yamal fouled.
Yeah.
Right. Well, PSG are going to bottle Barca up in their own half. Long ball played by Szczęsny. Lewandowski couldn't win the header, and
that should be it.
That should be it, I think. Freeze allowing for a few more seconds. Kouarsi wins the header. Can Bernal get to it? No.
It's the story of the game, really. We're not able to get to any of those second balls.
No. Nuno keeps it in front of Koundé. Inside pass, Ramos. Vitinha to Zaire Emery. Kang In Lee. PSG are going to finish this game attacking, keeping possession, which was what Barca weren't able to do.
Yeah. And that's it's It's been a brilliant game of football. Just didn't go our way.
Didn't go our way, and
I think, to be fair, I think the first half was. I mean, we gave it a thumbs up. First half was absolutely brilliant. Second half, I think we just let ourselves down in every way possible.
Right.
And there it is.
Well, there it is. There it is. An intense game comes to an end. Hansi Flick and Luis Enrique shake hands, and unfortunately, Barca couldn't pick up the win in match day 2 of this league phase of the Champions League. No need to dramatise.
It's the league
Plenty
phase.
of games to
Yeah, we
remember.
do need
It's
to
the league
remember
phase.
that.
We've had a win. We've got a defeat. We lost the first game of last year's league phase. So everyone stay calm. We were playing the defending champs, and it's a slip up. Obviously, it's a slip up. We're disappointed. But
it's not the end of our campaign. There's still a lot.
Not by
Let's
any
remember
means.
where PSG came from in the league phase to win the Champions League, literally.
Well, it's a happy night for the defending champions PSG, who take away the win from the Olympic Stadium in Montjuïc. Barca took the 1-0 lead with Ferran Torres scoring, but then PSG equalised and scored the winner with Gonzalo Ramos in the 90th minute. That's probably going to be the most disappointing part, but we'll have plenty of time to talk about it.
Yeah.
We're going to take a quick break, and coming back for the post-game show, we'll be listening to reactions from the players. We'll be analysing the game, and we'll listen to Hansi Flick as well, so stay tuned. Well, it wasn't to be tonight. A disappointing game for Barca, or a disappointing end for Barca in this, it was a fantastic game of football at the Olympic Stadium in Montjuïc. Two of Europe's biggest teams going head-to-head. And Barca weren't able to come out on the winning side. It was meant to end in a tie, but Barca slipped up in the 90th minute and allowed in a goal by Gonzalo Ramos. So 3 points go back to Paris, and Barca start their Champions League run with a win against Newcastle, with a defeat against the defending champions PSG. A lot to unpack, a lot to talk about. Fans will, of course, be disappointed tonight that we didn't take away the 3 points. I think, and maybe we start from the end, because it came so late, because it seemed like, okay, well, we're sort of running out of energy here. PSG were on top of us. PSG had the momentum late in the game, and let's see if we can at least hold on to the point. And it came so late that it makes the disappointment like double, really.
I think it was definitely a game of two halves. First half and second half were completely different. The momentum shifted so. I think from one moment to another, it just completely shifted, and it stayed like that for the rest of the match. PSG were really aggressive on the attack. They forced our mistakes, and we gave them the ball every single time. And with that ball, literally within 2-3 passes, they were in our box, ready to have another chance. And when you look at the stats, it's not that 15 shots to 12 shots. It's not. It was such an even match, but at the end, PSG were the better team. It's as simple as that. And again, you do have to. It is disappointing, but PSG are a top team. We're a top team. These games can be played 5 times, and you can have a different winner, a different result, literally each time. So it's one of those games. It's disappointing, I think, the way that we lost control of the last 20 minutes.
I think that's what it is. I think it was an even game up until the 70th minute, and Barca sort of lost control. Weren't able to beat Paris Saint-Germain's press. I think one of the key factors, and I'll be interested to hear what the players and Hansi have to say, was the stamina that PSG had towards the end of the game.
I mean, Hakimi at the end was literally running like he hasn't been playing for the entire match. I mean, and he had Alejandro Valde there defending him. That was fresh legs, and even at that, he was just through the entire match. Nuno Mendes as well, and PSG again. I think they just did in those final 20 minutes, which is at the end what was counted for the scoreboards. That PSG were the better team in terms of stamina, preciseness, possession and everything, and they did everything that we wanted to do, really.
I think it was a good head-to-head up until that 70th minute, as I was saying. Barca had their chances. The thing is, both teams like to be on the front foot. They like to play high up. They like to play with a defensive line. So they were both taking advantage of that when they were counter-attacking. Barca played well in transition throughout most of the game. When they were able to beat PSG's press, once that was eliminated, once PSG managed to win that physical battle and make Barca very uncomfortable coming out from behind, forcing mistakes, not allowing Lamine Yamal to get
Lamine
involved.
Yamal was really quiet today.
Barca really struggled in those final 20 minutes, and hats off to PSG, hats off to the defending champs, hats off to Luis Enrique for the substitutions he brought in today with a depleted squad as well, with some of his key players out. Kvaratskhelia, Dembele, Doué, Marquinhos, 4 key players out. Barca, of course, had key players out as well, and that was probably noticeable as well. Maybe you missed Rafinha today. He would have been an interesting player to see on the pitch.
No, it was definitely, again, the attack that came on for PSG did really, really well. They had a lot of speed, a lot of technique. They're young players. They have that spaz that our own Lamine Yamal brings to us. And kudos, again, Gerard Martin and Jules Koundé did really well to try to keep that as safe as possible. And Gerard Martin in particular did really, really well. But the first half, it was open. It was an even match. We were attacking just as much as PSG. We were getting in behind the defenders with Ferran Torres and Dani Olmo. Frankie de Jong was higher up the pitch. I think that's when Frankie de Jong was so much higher up the pitch in the first half than in the second half.
Barca took a step back, I think. The thing is, Barca in the first half were doing to PSG what PSG did to Barca in the end of the game. If you think of the where Barca's first goal came from, it's a recovery by Lamine Yamal, who quickly gets it to Pedri. Pedri feeds it out to Rashford, and Rashford assists Ferran Torres.
Yeah.
And it was one of those forced mistakes that allowed Barca to score. There'll be Barca players kicking themselves as well. Ferran Torres and Dani Olmo had their shots blocked by defenders who were just scrambling in, and they couldn't believe that didn't go in.
Yeah.
And those are chances that any other day would have gone in. It's just that today Zabarni first, and then Achraf Hakimi managed to get there just in time to deny both Ferran and Dani Olmo. So, I mean, there is 100% no cause for concern here.
No, definitely. I think it's PSG are a brilliant team. Luis Enrique is an amazing manager, as we know. And the last 20 minutes were the difference, and that's when PSG were the better team. And it's, it's part of the game, it's part of that. There's no reason to go into panic. There's no reason to panic about the Champions League either, because again, we've dropped points. We dropped points last season, and look where we ended up. I think we ended up second in the table, didn't we? After losing that first game against to Monaco. So, it is disappointing to drop points, but I think this game was exactly maybe what we needed, especially coming off the season. We have so much confidence. We have so much, we've been winning every single match, and maybe this is kind of, maybe bring us down to earth sometimes. So a loss can be taken as a positive as well. And I think today, bar those last 20 minutes, we can only take positives of it. I think Marcus Rashford did really well to integrate himself into the team today. Ferran Torres had another brilliant match. Maybe Lamine Yamal was a bit more quiet than we needed.
But see, I was going to intervene there when you mentioned Lamine Yamal, and you think back to, okay, well, he's missed 4 games in a row. He hadn't played in 3 weeks. He came on for half an hour the other day, and he came out with a burst of energy and just the display of talent early on in this game, and he was very active in the first half. And I think if you think about it like with a cool head, it's only natural that a player that's missed that chunk of time in such a physically demanding game
and you're
will
going up
slowly
against
fade. And
you're
you keep
going
him
up
on the
against
pitch because you hope there'll be a moment of brilliance.
And it's also kudos to Nuno Mendes. He's a brilliant defender, and I think today he was probably PSG's best player on the pitch, and that was the player that was defending Lamine Yamal. So you're getting a player at literally one of his best matches, and Lamine Yamal can only do so much when you have a player like Nuno Mendes coming at you all the time. And he did really well to defend the Lamine Yamal 1v1 takes on. And it was, again, it's defeat. We keep our head high, because I think there was a lot of positives to take from it as well. Marc Bernal came back on,
and he came on for 12 minutes, and he's only just recovered from a long-term injury. So
precisely.
It's perfectly logical that he there was a bit of miscommunication in the chance that ended up being the shot that hit the post by Kang In Lee. There, the misunderstanding between Lewandowski and Bernal, and he came on in a situation in which Barca was scrambling. Barca were doing everything possible just not to give up opportunities. They were chasing the ball. They were chasing the PSG defenders. I said again, we are waiting for reactions from the players. We're waiting to hear from Hansi Flick. We'll hear from Luis Enrique as well, because I'll be interested to see what Luis Enrique has to say. But we heard many players. I remember Koundé saying it. Okay, so how to improve what we did last season? Which last season was amazing.
It was brilliant.
Last season was
brilliant.
I mean, the most
brilliant.
entertaining season I remember in a very long time. And we came so close to making the Champions League final. And why didn't we make the Champions League final? Because we conceded a goal in the 93rd minute. And the general consensus was, okay, Barca maybe just need to keep a cool head in the final minutes. What PSG did, they ended up attacking today. And Barca mostly do that. But, okay, today, 90th minute, PSG have been attacking us and making it uncomfortable for us and making it impossible for us to play. Okay, let's find a way to just not get exposed or give them so much space like we did in the final seconds. And I'm just seeing this here now. Kouarsi had gone so high to follow his player that Balde had to play into the middle. Kouarsi's scrambling to get back, and then Balde gets wide late
Yeah.
to defend Achraf Hakimi. Thing is, we were saying from the 60th to 65th minute, Eric looks tired. Cubarsí looks
even
tired.
more.
Gerard Martin looks tired.
I think that was just a slight misunderstanding there from Cubarsí and Alejandro Valdez. Who again, Alejandro Valdez is coming back in from long time out. Cubarsí is absolutely tired. And Ferran Torres was on Alejandro Valdez's side, who's not going to be making that run back after playing those 90 minutes in this match.
Yeah.
It was a mental error potentially because of how tired everyone is, and it's unfortunate that it was late. But again, just PSG got the sharpness better, got everything better in those last 20 minutes, and we have something to learn. We have something to think about, and I think the young players particularly have something to take away from this.
Well, the thing is, I say again, I'll be interested to listen to the reactions.
Yeah.
And see what they attribute the defeat to, the conceding the late goal to, because I'm by no means a coach or a physio or a fitness trainer, but it seems logical to me that if Barca is used to dominating games through possessions, through playing in the other opponent's half, through attacking, when they don't do so. When they're running back, when they're chasing the ball, well, it's tiresome for them.
Yeah, no, it's literally just been, especially for our centre backs and full backs, there's been short sprints back and forth, literally the entire match. I'll do 2 of those and I'll be done.
Well, we're waiting for reactions in the tunnel in Montjuïc. There, you can see the journalists gathered, waiting for the players to come out. Of course, we won't see happy faces today. We're seeing the standings right now on our international feed, and Barca will sit in 16th position after tonight's defeat with 3 points, tied with so many teams who have 3 points: Atleti, Newcastle, Marseille, Bruges, Sporting Portugal, Eintracht Frankfurt, Liverpool, Chelsea, Napoli, Union Saint-Gilloise, Galatasaray and Atalanta. All of those teams have 3 points. The only teams who have won all 6 points, so 2 games so far, are Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, Paris Saint-Germain, Inter, Arsenal and Karabakh.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
Surprise. Man City dropped points against Monaco today. That was interesting.
But I can't stress this enough.
It's the league phase.
It's early days. It's the 1st of October. Let's not draw too many conclusions. Let's not get too worried. Obviously, we would have liked to win. Obviously, it would have been perfect to take away the 3 points. Maybe even a draw against PSG after suffering in the final 20 minutes. We gave away the late goal. All of that is disappointing. But there are 6 games to go in this league phase. PSG qualified for the playoff last season in the final day, and they went on to win the thing. Barca came second after losing the first game, so it's plenty of time. A lot can happen.
No panic.
What we learned from last season's league phase is that it's all unpredictable until the very last day. Yeah,
no, it's literally that. And you know what? Let's get these games on early on. If we're going to be, now we have a lot of time to come back from this, to think, to evaluate, analyze it, and know what we did wrong. Now we learn from this, and I think the players have that mentality. Hansi Flick as well. So get this game early on. We have the defeat, we take it, and now we build it. We build from it, and now we have the entire Champions League ahead of us. Again, we're only 2 games in,
and the next game's at home, by the way.
Exactly. So I think we're fine. I think we're fine. And again, it's not a defeat that you're angry about, because you know exactly the kind of team that PSG are, the quality they have as a manager and the players that they have. So you kind of take it lightly, because a team is capable of beating us, and it's an even match. So I'm not entirely. My birthday isn't ruined so far. There's 45 minutes left. But no, you take it lightly because you respect a team like PSG and the way that they're playing now. So it's unfortunate, but it's not one to think about, to overthink and to panic. I think this team is well capable of playing this game again and winning it. I think that's what I'm trying to say, is that this game can be played again in 2 weeks, and we can win that game easily, and then the same way turn that around. So again, there's no panic necessary.
No need to panic. Next game at home against Olympiacos. I'm sure that we'll have a good performance there. And, it's the Champions League of birthdays because today was your birthday and there was a Barça PSG on the day of the Olympiacos game. It's going to be my birthday. So
is it?
There you go. Yeah.
Ooh.
Birthday present there for me. A 6:45 kickoff against Olympiacos in which Barça will look to get their second win of the Champions League. Waiting for the players' reactions, waiting to hear from Hansi Flick as well in this game, in which it's a shame because we've grown accustomed to Barca coming back in these games, giving up a goal first and then winning. Today was the opposite. Today we took the lead and we looked comfortable in that first half, Alex. I want to value Barca's first half as well, Barca's first half efforts.
No, I think obviously Ferran Torres and Dani Olmo had those, very,
Alex, I need to interrupt because Gerard Martín is standing next to Paul.
Gerard Martín, bona nit. Quina valoració fas d'aquesta derrota, la primera de la temporada?
Sí, penso que hem entrat bé el partit, però ja els últims 15 minuts de la primera part i tota la segona part crec que no hem estat al nostre millor nivell, que hem perdut el control de la pilota, perdíem massa la pilota i al final ells són molt bon equip i ens han imposat una mica el seu joc, el seu ritme i clar, al final un equip que et somet tota la segona part com aquest, doncs al final et guanya, clar.
Deia ahir Hansi Flick que seria molt important mantenir la concentració al llarg dels 90 minuts. En partits així es nota, no? Que qualsevol moment que et despistes, qualsevol moment que no estàs plenament centrat, el rival et castiga amb la qualitat que té.
Clar, al final un rival així has d'estar concentrat els 90 minuts i sí que no hem sapigut portar el partit a la nostra manera i això ens acaba passant factura.
Doncs això és la primera derrota de la temporada, l'equip amb molt bones sensacions i amb la possibilitat de reafirmar-se, no?, el diumenge al Sánchez-Pizjuán.
Sí, al final, si ens ha de passar, que ens passi ara, per aprendre durant la temporada i que quan arribin fases més eliminatòries que no ens passi i aprendre dels errors que fem ara al principi.
Notes positives al teu partit. A nivell defensiu, no sé si has signat pràcticament un partit excel·lent.
Bueno, sempre hi ha coses a millorar, però sí, estic content amb el meu partit, però bueno, hem de seguir millorant.
Com marxa un dia un jugador com tu que fa un molt bon partit, però llàstima la derrota de l'equip?
Sí, doncs, amb molta ràbia i amb una mica de frustració perquè al final no hem aconseguit el que nosaltres volíem i res, només queda seguir i millorar els errors.
Gràcies, Gerard.
Gràcies.
Was there of Gerard Martín, quick translation, said he had the last question was about his performance. He said he thought he had a good game. There's always room to improve. There are always things that can be done better, and that it's bitter, obviously, to have a good game and walk away with defeat. And he was fairly clear with what the team need to, or what happened. The team, or PSG, was just better than Barca in the second half, and it was very tough to keep that going during the entire second half. He talked about the entire second half. I thought Barca resisted for a little bit at least, but the sensation is that PSG were the better team in the second half. It stings that it happened in the last minute, but Barca were just hanging on. He thought that the team came in well, good energy, but then the second half it got out of control, and that if there's any time for that to happen, it's better that it happens now, that the team can learn from its mistakes, that the team can make adjustments, the team can get better, and going into the knockout stages, that these things don't happen. Yeah, no, I think that was the nail on the head. Again, I think we know PSG, we know the players, we know the quality, and, a defeat to a team like that, winning every single game against these teams, it's not normal. It's not the normality. I know some people get really, really mad when we lose one game, and it's like, the normality is to lose some games, and it's just what it is. But it's not the end of the world. You can still win leagues, you can still win Champions Leagues, you can still do this. And I think this is a game that I think everyone knew it could have gone either way. It's not one of those teams that you're expecting a win. You can't really, you expect. You can always expect to win at home. Or you have enough confidence to think like we can win this. But if it doesn't happen, it's a team like PSG. It can't happen at the end. Again, they were the better team, and there's I think Hansi Flick is probably gonna be speaking the same way. He's like, look,
we had a good game, we did our thing, but at the end, they were the
Seeing
better
his
team.
reaction, he's going to be so frustrated at the
definitely.
nature of Barca's
I think
PSG's second goal.
No,
rather.
I think that the nature of it, I think, is what's going to frustrate more. But
Even
again,
the equaliser, because going back to the first half, I thought Barca were generally the better team in the first half.
Yeah.
And that they allowed PSG back into the game with a situation in which we both thought that if you just do the tactical foul on Nuno at the start of his run, then he gains momentum. He's going at full steam, and it's hard to stop him. But
because at one point he got to Frankie de Jong, and Frankie can't do that. So again, it should have been probably earlier when it was down the wing. But I mean, the fact that Nuno Mendes literally just started from his own box, got to the halfway line, then cut across into our own half in our own box. It was just a bit ridiculous.
The thing was, if you're taking into account the second half, we can probably agree that PSG are the fair winners of this game. Although I think if it had happened, if it had ended in a draw, it would have also been fair.
Yeah.
And PSG had good enough chances to score. I'm thinking of the Kang In Lee shot, which also came from a Barca mistake, so that would have been frustrating as well. But the nature of both goals, the failure to adjust in the 90th minute with that run by Ashraf, which, I mean, he's a quality player. He's full of beans at the 90th minute, and he
had
put
so
up
much
places.
space.
He had so much space that it was easy for him to put that pass into Ramos, who's fresh, obviously coming off the bench.
Yeah. No, I think it was a space.
Ramos always scores late.
Yeah, that name haunts us.
Yeah,
that's deep in our sleeves.
True. I had not thought of that. I had not thought of that. But anyway, we're waiting for more reactions. We heard from Gerard Martin, who Paul was telling him, you had a near perfect performance.
Gerard Martin, literally, I think Hansi Flick will do well to let him know that he had a brilliant match. A lot of interceptions, a lot of confidence in him. I think that's what's most impressive about Gerard Martin. He's not had a lot of games, but he's not one to take down. A 1v1, an aerial duel. He's really intelligent. I think that's not enough said enough about him. He's really good at reading through balls. He doesn't stress out. He doesn't get beat a lot when people try to go in behind him, and he recovers well. And again, Gerard Martin today just absolutely proved himself again. Brilliant match. He came off, and again, Eric Garcia and Gerard Martin literally just gave it on and couldn't give any more at some point.
Well, speaking of Gerard Martin, he's one of my candidates for player of the match. So while we wait for more reactions, why don't we go to the Olympic Stadium? Paul is going to give us his votes for MVP. He's going to do it in Catalan. Okay. So, but you'll see the votes on the screen, and you can vote along as well. See if you agree with us. Let's go and hear what Paul has to say en català. Paul, qui és el teu jugador del partit? 3 punts, 2 punts, 1 punt, ja ho saps.
Què tal, Robert, Àlex? Com esteu? Nosaltres, la veritat que podríem estar millor, després d'aquesta primera derrota de la temporada, en aquest segon partit de la Lliga de Campions. Avui el Barça ha pres de la seva pròpia medicina, habituat a remuntar els partits. Avui ha estat el Paris Saint-Germain de Luis Enrique qui ha remuntat aquest partit. Ha començat marcant el Barça amb el gol de Ferran Torres, després, a les acaballes de la primera meitat, el gol de Mayulu, i al final també pràcticament sobre el xiulet de l'àrbitre el gol de Gonzalo Ramos, que ha donat aquesta victòria a l'equip de Luis Enrique. És la primera derrota, com diem, de l'equip blaugrana aquesta temporada, que és líder de la Lliga i que diumenge el Sánchez-Pizjuán tindrà l'oportunitat de demostrar que això només ha estat un petit entrebanc en el camí. És molt llarga la temporada i, per tant, el Barça, de moment, amb aquestes molt bones sensacions que està deixant també la Lliga i també en aquesta Lliga de Campions. Avui, en línies generals, bon partit de l'equip blaugrana, sí que s'ha vist superat segurament en el tram final de la primera meitat i també del segon temps. Anem a donar els punts pels jugadors del Barça. Avui jo donaria un punt a Lamine Yamal, que tornava a la competició oficial a la Lliga de Campions després de la lesió. Sí que és cert que va tenir minuts davant la Reial Societat. Ha estat el principal artífex de les jugades ofensives del Barça, especialment a la primera meitat. De fet, el gol de Ferran Torres ha vingut d'una recuperació seva. 2 punts li dono a Ferran Torres per ser golejador en el dia d'avui, màxim golejador del Barça aquesta temporada, amb 5 dianes i 3 punts. Jo avui li dono al senyor Gerard Martín, que ha fet un tros de partit. Al lateral esquerre avui tornava Alejandro Valde a la convocatòria, però em sembla que Gerard Martín, l'ex del Cornellà, ha estat un dels destacats. Per tant, nosaltres ho deixem aquí. Esperem que el Barça es pugui retrobar amb els 3 punts diumenge al Sánchez-Pizjuán, en el que serà l'últim partit abans de l'aturada de seleccions.
Gracias, Paul. Thank you, Paul. His votes for Gerard Martin, his player of the match, Gerard Martin, and I would agree with that. Yeah. Right, guys, let me know if there are more reactions, because I know that there are players heading over to Paul's position as soon as we have it. Let me know. Jordi Cochran, do you want me to proceed with our votes? Alex votes? Alex, you vote.
Okay. I think Gerard Martin might have a clean sweep today.
He might.
I gave my 3 points to Gerard Martin. I think we've justified that enough so far with everything that we said. I think he was absolutely key for us today. And it's quite interesting. I think Nuno Mendes did get the player of the match. So 2 fullbacks getting, player of the match. Our player of the match, Gerard Martin. Player of the match is fullback. So I think that says a lot about the styles of play that we bring and PSG brings. Frenkie de Jong, I think, was a lot more involved in the recovery process of what was today. Pedri was involved quite a lot, but I think Frenkie de Jong just slightly more. He did really well. Obviously, he had to be careful with that early yellow card, so he wasn't able to put his foot in as much, but he did really well to recover a lot of the times. Good tackles. Pedri the same, but I think Pedri was involved a bit more in the attack. Pedri was doing well to connect. He was getting kicked quite a lot as well. But Pedri was the one that was kind of connecting the ball around Lamine Yamal especially and Ferran Torres. But I think Frenkie de Jong and Pedri, when you have games like this, they're needed, and I think they both had good games in recovery today.
Siobhan Bishop, I'm still in disbelief that there is a question who is the best in the game. Rashford was literally the best player in the match. Rashford had a good game as well.
Yeah.
Right.
He had a good game today.
I have to interrupt the MVP voting because Paul is standing next to the goal scorer, Ferran Torres.
Ferran Torres, bona nit. Quina valoració fas d'aquesta derrota? L'equip ho ha intentat, llàstima, no?, al final.
Bueno, la primera part positiva, crec que hem sabut iniciar molt bé el partit, que l'any passat en Champions pues, a vegades se'ns complicava. Sí que és veritat que la segona part hem perdut un poc l'estructura, hem pegat un bajón físic, però bueno, avui és un dia d'aprendizaje en el que pues, anem a veure els errors i a millorar-los.
Què li ha faltat a l'equip, sobretot en aquest tram final de partit?
Bueno, al final ser més contundents en les dues àrees i a partir d'ahí, bueno, físicament, com he dit, hem pegat un bajón i pues, bueno, al final hi ha molts partits, però estem en octubre, que al final també no estem en el prime físicament, però com dic, esto cada dia que passa anem aprenent més.
I no sé si el millor del futbol és que d'aquí 3 dies pràcticament un altre partit per tornar a sumar 3 punts.
Sí, d'aquí 3 dies ja centrats en la Lliga, a seguir líders i ara a descansar.
Escolta, imagino que trist per la derrota, però també per una altra banda content per aquest gol, màxim golejador del Barça aquesta temporada amb 5 gols.
Sí, sempre que sigui ajudar a l'equip és bo. Avui no ha sigut la victòria, però com dic, ara ja a refrescar la ment i a centrar-se en el partit del finde.
Ferran Torres, gràcies, a seguir.
Gràcies.
Words there of our goal scorer, the Shark, the top scorer this season, Ferran Torres, who said that the first half was positive, that the team started the game well. Sometimes last season in the Champions League, that was one of the issues, that they didn't start the game. I mean, the semi-finals against Inter, both games we started losing 2-0. But so he thought the first half was good, that the team lost structure in the second half. And pegaron un bajón físico. He said that... They lost their energy. They dipped in energy. They dipped in form. But it's time to learn from mistakes. That they need to be stronger in both boxes, both attacking, finishing chances, and clearing danger in defence. Once again, that they lost their energy. And he said, it's October, we're not in our prime physically. So that's logical as well. The good thing is that in 3 days there's another game, and that they can focus on the league, staying league leaders going into the international break. That's also going to be important. At the Sánchez Pizjuán, by the way, we're playing on Sunday, 4:15 local time. And that, in terms of scoring, top scorer, happy. It's always good to help the team. Shame that the team lost, of course, and time to focus on the next game. Right, while we wait for more reactions, let's do my vote for
who did you
player
vote
of the
for,
match.
Robert?
I voted for Gerard Martin as well. Clean sweep.
Fair play.
Clean sweep for Gerard Martin. 3 points for him. I thought he was outstanding in intercepting, in blocking, in running back, in taking on one-on-ones. It was easily his best game as a Blaugrana.
Yeah, I think so.
They put Mbaye on him
so.
first. He dealt with him. They put Barcola on him next. He dealt with him. He had to deal with the overlaps of Achraf Hakimi. He did fantastically well there as well. Today, not very present in Barca's attacking because he couldn't be. He was so busy at the back.
But there's still a few times he had a burst of energy. There's a few times that he just saw the space and he attacked and he.
So for me, it's Gerard Martin. 2 points for Eric as well, who both Eric and Cubarsí did well. I think I'll shout out Eric because he once again
he had a lot to
blocking, intercepting, getting his body in the right position. He's been a star in Barca's defense this season, and the only reason he got taken off is because he ran out of energy. I mean, you saw him walking towards the bench. Hansi Flick made that substitution when there was a corner against Barca. Coaches never do that, but Eddie just simply couldn't keep going. So 2 points for him, fantastic. 1 point for the goal scorer, 1 point for Ferran, who
he was involved a lot.
Scored one, could have scored a second. Was involved in the Dani Olmo opportunity as well. Worked hard attacking, worked hard defensively. So 1 point for Ferran Torres for the Shark, the top scorer of this season. Unanimously, 9 points for Gerard Martin. I think winning MVP for the first time on Barca Live. 3 points for Ferran, 2 points for Frankie, 2 points for Eric, 1 for Pedri, and 1 for Lamine Yamal. There you go. Those are our votes for player of the match in this match day 2. Let's take a look at results.
Let's see.
Because there's been some interesting ones today. Newcastle beat Union Saint-Gilloise, who won their first game 4-0 away from home. So Newcastle bouncing back in the Champions League. A good win for Arsenal against Olympiacos, our next opponent.
Yes.
In 3 weeks' time? 3 weeks' time,
Give or take,
Monaco 2-2 against Manchester City. Bayer Leverkusen drew at home against PSV Eindhoven. Athletic Club couldn't deal with the yellow wall. 4-1 for Borussia Dortmund. Of course, the Barca PSG game. Napoli with a 2-1 win against Sporting Portugal, and Villarreal with a draw against Juve. Hansi Flick is standing next to Paul.
But it's not a surprise for me.
In the second half,
What's your take on the game? What's your opinion about the game? Sorry.
no, I think the PSG deserved this victory today. First half, I think we played a good match, especially the first 20-25 minutes. And then we lost a little bit of control. We lost our structure, especially also in the second half. So I think we are not playing on our level. Normally we can play, and also it's necessary for playing in the Champions League against opponent like PSG. We're the best team last season, and so today they show how good they are.
Thank you, Hansi. That's all.
That's bad.
Short and sweet.
Short and sweet, yeah. Hansi Flick talking to Paul. We'll talk about what he said in a second, but let's listen to Luis Enrique for 2 or 3 answers.
Ce soir avec de très jeunes joueurs sur le terrain. Seni et Ibé débutent la rencontre. Quentin Jantou rentre. Est-ce que vous-même, depuis le bord du terrain, vous arrivez à être surpris par ce qu'ils font?
En primer lugar, me gustaría, lo voy a hacer en español, me gustaría agradecerle al Fútbol Club Barcelona el detalle que ha hecho con la donación de todas sus camisetas para subastar y para conseguir recursos y dinero para la Fundación Sana. Es un detalle muy bonito que le agradezco al presidente y a todo el club culé. Je dois dire que je pense qu'on a fait un très bon match. À le début du match, ça a été difficile parce que ils ont la balle, le ballon, et quand tu joues contre une équipe comme Barcelone, face à Barcelone, et ils ont beaucoup de joueurs de qualité, ça a été difficile pour nous les premiers 20 minutes, et on a fait des erreurs. Mais après, je pense qu'on a marqué le but, on a gagné plus de confiance et on a arrivé à la mi-temps avec cette match nul. Et la deuxième mi-temps, je pense qu'on a été supérieur, on a mérité, on a créé beaucoup de chances, on a amélioré notre performance. Et je suis très content parce que n'importe quel que soient les joueurs, n'importe quel que soient les problèmes, nous sommes là comme notre supporter. Et c'est une victoire que je pense c'est important. Parce que jouer contre FC Barcelone, c'est toujours très difficile.
Bonsoir Luis Enrique, Giovanni Castelli, la chaîne Équipe. Jules Koundé a déclaré que la victoire du Paris Saint-Germain était méritée et surtout il a trouvé que votre équipe a été très très forte physiquement en seconde période.
Ben voilà.
Right. Well, we heard from Luis Enrique in that first answer. We'll offer the answers in Spanish when he talks to the Spanish media.
I can translate that if you want.
From what he said, he said that the team got to the halftime, 1-1, that it was a competed first half, and then that they improved in the second.
Yeah, he said they were superior in the second half. Everything that they did wrong, they improved on, and I think he literally just said they were superior. That they played well with the ball, and in the second half they were just a superior team, and it's a lot to say when it comes to playing against a team like Barcelona. And I think Jules Koundé there, the second question was that Jules Koundé said that PSG deserved the win, and Luis Enrique was just he recognizes the team, but also he was like, we were superior in the second half, and we played well, and we corrected what we were doing wrong in the first half, and that's that.
Well, we're waiting for Hansi Flick to go into the press room, and we'll leave it there. But we did hear him with that one short answer with Paul. Basically, he's just saying, look, I've got the transcript here. Hansi Flick, he said that, the team started well first 20-25 minutes, but then they lost control, lost structure. I think that's a key word today. Barca, especially in the last few minutes, we're not structured. We didn't play at our level, he said, and it's necessary when you're playing against teams like PSG. Today, they showed us how it needs to be done.
Yeah, no, it's I think again, there's really not much to say. PSG got the better of us in the second half, particularly in the last 20 minutes. They would do everything that we were doing wrong. They kept possession, they regained possession, went back to the keeper, kept their cool, kept their calm, and attacked in smart moments. They weren't forcing their attacks either. I think that was also very, very key for them. They weren't necessarily, creating chances that were really forced. They were waiting for those spaces. They were really key. They were moving the ball around, and they were us. They were us when we play a really good game. And again, that Hakimi assist, that was space, that was vision. There was a lot of chances that they had at the top of the box, particularly in the last few moments with the shot that went to the post. That was just a few quick touches at the top of the box, and it was a shot off a quick touch. And you can't say anything. PSG were the better team in the last 20 minutes. Yep. It's not surprising they got a goal considering the amount of chances that they were creating. And again, it's just one of those games. We keep our head high and we learn from it, but there's not really much debating around it.
And the good thing is, of course, that it's Wednesday night, and on Sunday afternoon we have another game. So that's in 3 days' time, a chance to stay as league leaders at a difficult stadium, of course. Sanchez Pizjuan, we won there last season. Sevilla didn't start out all that well this season, but have got some positive results as of late. So a big challenge for Barca. That's the highlights from last season, that game against against Sevilla. And it's the best thing about the modern game, the modern schedule, that Barca have a chance to bounce back quickly.
Yeah, it's again, we've talked about the confidence that Hansi Flick instills in us, and I think that confidence is still present. It is fine to have one bad game, and I wouldn't even call this a bad game. I would call it a bad 20 minutes. But we had a good 70 minutes of the match. It was an even game. We kept ourselves in the game. We had our own opportunities. We scored first. I think that's not to be ignored. And I think bringing that, those 70 minutes into the league is going to be key. And I think the players, obviously that played today are likely going to get a rest on the weekend as well. So we'll probably see a lot more rotations from Hansi Flick, especially on the defensive side. I'm assuming maybe Marc Bernal gets his start in the league.
Well, maybe we'll
let Pedri and Frenkie de Jong get a bit of rest after getting their ankles completely destroyed once again. So no, I'm assuming that Hansi Flick will make a lot of rotations, but again, it's a system, so the quality of everything that we've learned from today is going to be taken into Sevilla. And right now, going into the international break as league leaders is probably one of the
priority.
Key, it's the priority for the players.
We took our opportunity last game against Real Sociedad in a hard-fought battle as well against Real Sociedad, as we're seeing the goals of the second half of last season. Fermin scored, Rafinha scored.
Lewandowski, I think, was on that.
Lewandowski scored in the first half as well. I'm just trying to remember off the top of my head here. But there's the Rafinha goal. It was one of the best goals of the season. Matter of fact, quick touch to the right. Unleashes the shot from the edge of the box. Good test for Barca. A priority to go into the international break having won, not to allow too much noise without 15 days coming up of no club football. And obviously you want to come back with a chance to stay at the top of the table and get to the Clásico, which is at the end of the month, going in as league leaders as well.
Which
we will if we win both of our games against Sevilla and Girona.
Precisely. So I think it's that confidence. It's a good chance to bounce back in 2 games. Where the mentality that we need is to go top of the league again, going into the Clásico with that. And I think what you said there about the noise around us, I think is quite important as well. Let the players go into the international break and release the tension that we've had from this game. I think they know it as well. They're playing against a good opponent, and so they're not gonna put their head down at any moment, which is nice. I think now it's the motivation to go back into the league and adjust a few things, that other players get back into it as well. So, I'm not worried. It's unfortunate that we lost.
This is the first win of the first defeat of the season, Alex. It's
exactly.
the first defeat of the season, and it comes in October.
It's fine, and it's against a team that you accept defeat against.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you accept defeat, but we're playing against PSG. They won the Champions League with their manager.
And they were the better team. Let's listen to Luis Enrique.
De este actual campeón de Europa que es tu PSG. Por un resultado, en ningún caso. Para mí está entre claramente los candidatos a ganar la Champions League. Juegan de maravilla, tienen un nivel altísimo y esto es el inicio de la competición. Todavía quedan 6 partidos, ver quién se clasifica, cómo se clasifica. No tengo ninguna duda que el Barça, y espero que nosotros también, porque además me gusta la manera en la que juega el Barça y creo que hay pocos equipos que tengan esa identidad tan clara como tenemos nosotros. También hay otros más que no pienso decir, pero el Barça sin ninguna duda y nosotros claramente candidatos a disputarlo. Pero esto acaba de empezar. La real competición empieza en las eliminatorias y ahí ya veremos cómo llegamos cada equipo.
Dernière question, última pregunta para Luis Enrique.
Hola Luis, Josep Soldado para Jugones de la Sexta y El Chiringuito. Te quiero preguntar por decisiones arbitrales que han generado un poco de controversia. El Barça se reclamaba la segunda en 1 en una falta para Lamine Yamal. Te quiero preguntar por la posible roja que vosotros habéis pedido a Frenkie de Jong en una acción también a Nuno. ¿Qué te ha parecido?
No hablo de los árbitros. Nunca.
¿Hoy tampoco?
Merci.
Nunca.
Bonne fin de soirée.
Well, there you go. Short, that last answer. They were trying to get an answer out of him, complaining about referees. Luis Enrique says he doesn't talk about referees. But the answer that we did get said, look, it's so early to draw conclusions. Barca are one of the candidates to win. This is the start of the competition. He has no doubt that Barca will make it through. He enjoys watching Barca play. He said it once again. He said it pre-game and post-game. That both his and Barca are teams with a clear identity, that they are both clearly candidates, but that this has only just started and that the real competition starts in the knockout stages, and that is 100% true.
Yeah, no, it's straightforward, it's direct, and it's correct. It's facts. We are always going to be in contention, especially the way that we're playing now, to be in that final. If we step away from us being culés, this match was brilliant tactically. It was 2 managers that, are who like these matches, who like the challenge. Luis Enrique is obviously, very think forward. He's a very Barça style of, chess pieces and around Hansi Flick as well. Hansi Flick, has the players, the diversity. He knows what he wants, and, Luis Enrique maybe got the better game plan towards the end. Hansi Flick, got the good game plan in the first half, for example, because we were getting in behind the defense quite a lot in the first half. And again, as a neutral, if we take the hat off, the neutral in this was just absolutely amazing. I think both managers, Hansi Flick is obviously going to be the more frustrated manager from this, but I think both managers in particular are appreciative of these types of games. And, we play this game again and maybe we win.
Well, we're showing you the live feed from the press room where Hansi Flick will step in just a minute to answer the questions of the press. I'm sure disappointed Hansi Flick. He'll not be happy that the team weren't able to be their best, that they lost structure in the second half, as he said to us earlier on. But I don't think that Hansi Flick will be too overcritical or too concerned with what he saw, at least publicly. Although he's always very candid with his his answers.
He's direct. He's
a direct man, and we're going to leave it with Hansi's press conference as soon as he steps in, because there's a lot more coming this week. That game against Sevilla, will be showing you the live 15 minutes of the training session on Saturday. Mm-hmm. In which you will be able to watch those 50 minutes if you are a YouTube member, exclusive for YouTube members, and also the press conference, Hansi Flick's press conference on Saturday as well. Then, of course, Barça Live is back on Sunday for that game against Sevilla, 4:15 local time. And then that will be it for 15 days. International breaks. Players will go off to play with their national sides. I wonder if Lamine Yamal gets called up.
Oof.
There'll be plenty of talk about, or people will have plenty to talk about during that international break. People have
their thoughts and their opinions, definitely. They will. I just hope that we all come back in one piece, ready to come back to club football, especially with the Clásico coming up. I just don't want any more injuries, really.
Well, no. I mean, I'd rather have players recover, come back. We'll see after the international break where Rafinha is with his recovery. I can't remember the timings of Fermin's injury, but I think he was due to miss the Clásico. Of course, Barça noticed that as well today, the absences of important players. Your starting keeper, although Szczesny had no fault in either of the goals, but Joan Garcia was out. You're arguably the best player of last season's Champions League, Rafinha, was out. You got intense midfielders who could have helped with that stamina, the element of stamina and energy, like Gavi, like Fermin. They would have been coming very handy today, either in the starting lineup or coming off of the bench. So I mean, it's no excuse, because PSG also had their absences, their injuries. But Barca did miss those players. I'm just taking a look at the Champions League schedule, so that those who may still be alarmed, don't worry. 3 weeks' time, we face Olympiacos at home. Then the next game is the 5th of November in Bruges. Match day 5. It's going to be an interesting one. 25th of November at Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. An iconic stadium, one that brings back many good memories for Barca. Then the last game of the year in the Champions League is at home against Eintracht Frankfurt, which will also be interesting because of all the memories we have against that team. Not so good memories. So let's see if we can get our particular revenge there. And then in the new year, there's a game in Prague, Wednesday, the 21st of January, Slavia Prague, Barca. And the last game, which last year was not all that relevant for Barca. If you remember, we'd qualified already when we were in the top 4. We played against Atalanta. This year we play against Copenhagen. So, those are the remaining games for Barca in the Champions League, while we wait for Hansi Flick to step into that press room. And that will be the way that we conclude our show in what has been a long night, Alex.
It's been a long night. It's always the pre and the post that goes slower than the match. I think today the match went really, really fast. It was non-stop. It was literally back and forth. There was we didn't take a breather. Eric Garcia and Gerard Martin, nobody did for that matter.
No.
But it was an entertaining match. Now I am really curious to see what Hansi Flick says. And
obviously he was very to the point with the one question that we got to ask him. I'll read again because he's, as I said before, he's very candid with his results. He's very honest. He said, look, we were good for 25 minutes, but then we lost control. We lost structure, especially in the second half. Someone's testing the microphone, so if we can... Exactly, there we go. Yeah. We don't need the microphone tests on our show. We lost control, we lost structure, especially in the second half. We didn't play at our level, and that's, I think, where he'll be disappointed. Yeah. The loss of structure, the not being... Obviously against... the defending champs, one of the best teams in Europe. Yeah. You are going to have moments in which they are going to, have momentum. Yeah. They're going to overpower you. But then you need to find a way to recover. And that's what Barca weren't able to do in the final second. They weren't able to calm the game down. Yeah, no, it got to the point where we just completely lost control. And it got to the point also, I think mentally players were tired that, we were seeing those errors. We were seeing those missed passes. We were seeing, players like Pedri and, Lamine Yamal and players who usually don't give the ball away so easily. I mean, none of our players give the ball away so easily. And today, there were so many errors that we were just giving the ball straight back to PSG after just touching the ball 2 or 3 times. That generally never happens. And I think that's kudos to the tiredness of this game. Just playing Hail Mary clearances forward.
Mentally and physically.
Yeah. I know, it was... It's how most teams must feel against Barca in most games.
I was saying, we play similar styles, the overlapping fullbacks, the attacking fullbacks, the wingers taking you on 1v1 and looking for those spaces as well. The midfield is really good at recovery as well. Playing the ball all the way back, dragging you in and let the keeper play that long ball to jump a few lines of defenders. And, PSG did what we did usually to other teams. It was entertaining today because both teams were trying to do the same thing, but at the end, PSG got the better of us. I think we're not used to playing that high intensity for so long.
It's the high intensity and the having to chase the ball as well. I said it before, but Barca are the team on the front foot normally. They are the team playing in the opponent's half. They are the team catching the opponent in transition when they manage to get over the halfway line and then they hit them in space. They are the team that has opponents chasing the ball, chasing shadows, chasing players. And today, having to do that, Barca may have realised something. We need to be ready for this. We're not used to this. Okay, we need to adapt to this situation. We need to not lose structure, as Hansi Flick said.
Yeah, no, it's again, it's recognizing those moments. If we're not physically able to keep up with this momentum, what happens? We regain possession, we keep calm, and we actually try to connect those passes and try to exploit the spaces that PSG left behind. And if we can't do that, then physically, But again, I would assume that Hansi Flick is going to want to concentrate a bit more on keeping that structure, organization, and sticking to the game plan. And I guess we'll hear from the man himself.
Well, exactly. We'll know exactly what he wants from the team by listening to him in this press conference. We are going to leave it here. Alex, thank you very much and have a happy rest of your birthday.
Thank you.
And we will be back on Sunday with Barça Sevilla, as always, in victory and in defeat. Visca el Barça. See you Sunday. We're leaving you with Hansi Flick.
De premsa. Comencem per les ràdios que estan emetent en directe. Endavant.
Bona nit, Mireia Ruiz en directe a la TDT de Catalunya Ràdio. L'equip ha sobreviscut fins al minut 90 davant de tot un campió d'Europa. Quines conclusions extreus de l'equip, del Barça, així en calent? Gràcies.
I think we start very well in this match and but after, I think also 30 minutes, 35 minutes, it was like PSG control more the game. So we suffered a little bit in the first half, but also in the second half we haven't this control of the game in the second half. We had not the structure normally we have, and I think we played not on our highest level. But this is necessary when you play in the Champions League, especially also against opponent with this quality of PSG. They did really good, especially in the second half, and they deserved the victory.
Hola, Hansi, Marta Ramon, en directe a RAC1. La distància que s'ha vist entre el Barça i el Paris Saint-Germain a la segona part respon només a motius futbolístics o també a motius físics?
I think in the second half you could see that some players are really tired. So we took care about Petri, we took care about Marcos, and of course Frankie also. But he really gave his best, and everyone on the pitch. I think with a 1-1, normally in this moment you have to defend. You have to defend better. You have to have a better structure in the defense. So we will learn this. We have to learn this, and we have to make it better for the next matches against this quality of team.
Hola Hansi, Luis Plaquer en directo para el larguero de la cadena SER. ¿Sientes que esta derrota hace pensar que el Barça actualmente todavía está un poco lejos del actual campeón de Europa como es el PSG?
You can see it today. I think there is no point where you can say, okay, we are on the same level. So, but also I think I believe in my team, and today was not our best day. So, but we are working that we reach again this level. So it's for me football. It's about this match. Okay, today we lost, but we want to come back, and also we have to train. We have to work on that. What we are making not so well, and we will do this.
Hola, mister. Joan Batllori, Cadena COPE. Han controlado bien la primera parte. En el tramo final de la primera parte ellos ya han pasado a dominar. También en la segunda ha sido un aspecto más futbolístico, de que ellos han estado mejor como equipo, o hay un componente físico también ahí.
Maybe both, and especially in the second half. But it's always like that when you get a little bit tired. So it's of course then you can see it on the pitch that the other opponent is doing good. I think the philosophy they had is fantastic. They have young players. They changed them, and they came in and they have a high quality speed with the ball, very very good. And this is the point. It's like that, and they had fresh legs, and they really you couldn't see that they increased the level of the team. So it's or decreased the level of the team. It's like that. So, but for me, we have a lot of matches the last weeks, and of course so we have to learn about this. We will speak on Friday about this game and what we have to do better, and then we have to work on that.
Hola, Hansi, aquí Raúl Fuentes en directo para Radio Marca. Personalmente, ¿qué es lo que has aprendido del partido de hoy, de cómo se ha desarrollado la noche en el terreno de juego? No sé si ya te ha dado tiempo a sacar algún aprendizaje. Gracias.
No, I always say it often. So very important is the structure that we have that we want to have. I think especially in the second half, we don't have this. And but for me also, when I see some players, especially Eric, how he played, it was really fantastic. And this is good to see. But for me. It's normally about this match. We train to get better and better, and this game today, it helps us a lot also for the future. So we could see today how is the level of PSG, and also I'm 100% sure that we also can play like this. But it's about 90 minutes. It's about the whole team has to defend. The whole team has to attack. Has to be available with the ball. Have to use the spaces. Have to be involved in the ball possession. And this we have to learn. So you can see in PSG, everyone wants the ball. Everyone know how to use the space. Everyone know how to play 1 against 1, 2 against 1, how you do it, and this is also we have to learn. We have to make better.
Hola, aquí señor Flick, Víctor Lozano, en directo para el Radio Estadio Noche de Onda Cero. Como detalle positivo del partido, el récord histórico que ha batido su equipo de estar 45 partidos seguidos marcando al menos un gol. Nunca lo había hecho esto el Barça en toda su historia. El récord era de 44 y databa de 1945. No sé si esto le dice algo en relación al potencial ofensivo del equipo desde que usted se hizo cargo. Gracias.
No, I don't want to think about this today because we lost, and I don't like to lose matches, so it's like that. We scored a goal, but also we are able to score some more goals. But at the end, we have to accept this defeat, and again, PSG deserved it.
Hola, Hansi. Bona nit. Laura Brugués, de TV3 en directe al Zona Champions. Ara parlava que no li agrada perdre. Després del partit, Frenkie de Jong ha dit que tenia el sentiment de decepció i que aquest partit era un bon partit per veure on estava el Barça. Vostè també té el sentiment de decepció després d'aquesta derrota?
Of course we are disappointed. So I think also when you defend 90 minutes, so the 1-1, and then also you have to play a little bit more smarter, clever at the end of the match, and this could not happen. That they make a transition and score this goal. So I think this we have to learn. We have to learn this. I'll say before, we have to be in a better structure. And you have to occupy all the spaces were dangerous, and in this moment was not like that, and we have to learn it.
Hola, Hansi, aquí. Bona nit, Joel Gadea per TV. Has dit que el partit ha canviat a partir del minut 25, del minut 30. El PSG ha començat a tenir més la pilota i a tenir més el domini del partit. A mi m'agradaria saber què li has comentat, què els has dit, què els has demanat als jugadors al descans i si tu després ho has vist reflexat al terreny de joc a la segona meitat. Gràcies.
Yes. What we normally do. So we have 2, 3, 4 situation. We show the team, and then we say, okay, in the offense, what we want to do better, in the defense, what we have to do better. So it's about that, and yeah, when we make everything right, I think we could also win the match. So it's like that in the second half, I think, how I said before, we don't reach our level. So. Has nothing to do with what we said in the halftime. I think also you can see that the players are a little bit tired, so we have to think also about that. But at the end, we have to learn about this defeat.
Hansi, hola, buenas noches. Josep Soldado para Jugones de la Sexta y el Chiringuito. En el minuto 15 de la segunda parte le han hecho una falta a Lamine Nuno, que tenía una tarjeta amarilla. El árbitro no le ha enseñado la segunda. Hemos visto a los jugadores protestar porque podía ser la roja, era el minuto 15 de la segunda, 1-1, no sé si podía haber cambiado el partido según usted y si cree que era la segunda amarilla, si era roja.
You know, we never know this if it changed, but the information I get from the referee is that they said number 8 made this foul. So I don't know if it's because I haven't seen the situation. This is what they said to me.
Última pregunta.
Hola, Hansi. Juli Claramunt, en directe a Gigantes. Com has vist els jugadors quan has entrat al vestidor després del partit? Gol a l'últim minut, derrota...
No, very disappointed. It's normal. We are disappointed because we also want to show today a much better performance like we did, and of course everyone is disappointed. The whole staff, I think the whole fans, everyone. But it's normal. But at the end, it's like that. It's football, and we have to accept this. But we have to work on that. That we are getting stronger.
Sí. Yeah. Moltes gràcies. Bona nit.
Gràcies.